And we should be live-ish.
Hello, everybody.
Woo!
Been a while.
Everybody.
Glad you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, it has been a hot minute.
And I am a hot mess.
No,
I'm not
you're
hearing
just,
any disagreements.
No,
that
you're
must
just
be
hot.
true.
Oh, no, I mean, you're just a mess. Yeah, that's it.
Later, Daddy. Later.
Hey,
Your goodness
it is June.
gracious.
All right, so
Oh.
this started exactly how I anticipated it to be started. Anyways, welcome everybody. So we ended last session starting combat, but our local ADHD kiddos would love to go ahead and do our recap, I'm sure, as
When
always.
did last start? Because Candace was out of it for most of last session. So,
Oh.
I broke into a bookstore.
okay, so we broke into a bookstore and we didn't actually technically steal a notebook. We
paid for
We
it.
did pay for it. We just broke in because they were closed to get the notebook.
And it wasn't even breaking and entering because there's no breaking involved, just entering.
Just like
They
picking
left-
lock and
They
entering.
left the door unlocked.
No, I actually intentionally locked the door behind me
So
as I left.
But in any case, though, so Kittis and Cedar went and got the notebook. Then they went back, and Kittis spent the rest of the session writing in this notebook. Then everyone else, Cedar, Leah, and Gail, all went to the mayor's house to be like, "Hey, we need to talk to you." And because we had a whole discussion with this dude that we were technically low key was at kill. Because we're trying to figure out what happened and why he needs to be dead and why the townsfolk don't like him. Because he's like, no one likes me. And we're like, well, why does no one like you? And then they entered the mayor's place and they're like, what are you talking about? We love him. He gives us drugs. And
Gail liked
house,
that.
the entire house was on super drugs. And so then we sobered up the... so then they sobered up the mayor long enough to talk to him. And the mayor's just like, you on drugs? And the mayor gave us some information. They're like, yeah, we like him. So just, yeah. And we're like, okay, cool. And then Gail got high.
Accidentally?
Cedar was like, no. Leah took a puff and then didn't get high, but then went in to Cedar's puff because the mayor was super offended that she did not want the drugs.
Cedar didn't want drugs.
And so then Leah got high. Cedar walked Gail back home, and Gail stayed up the entire night because of drugs. And Leah wandered the town. And then Leah bumped into my bestie, and my bestie was just like, so, I'm going to be super cryptic and vague, but we're going to be like kind of low-key, like, yeah, let's kill this dude. But, I didn't tell you that. And I'm going to be super cryptic about why. But, like, yeah, we totally want him dead. And then kind of dropped this little hint about the fact that the more these people have been on drugs, the more exhaustion they've been on, and they've been sleeping longer and longer and taking longer and longer time to recover from the drugs, which was a little bit of an important point. Sophie?
I mean, that's totally fine. It's okay. It's neither here nor there.
So, we went back. Cedar... Leah eventually wandered back, but Cedar tried cooking. Cedar almost set the entire kitchen on fire trying to cook.
It was chaos.
And then we pulled a ratatouille with little Captain Squeakers. No,
Sergeant
Squeakers. Do not give the rat a promotion.
Sergeant Squeakers proceeded to ratatouille Cedar into actually being able to competently cook. Kittis reminded Cedar, I can't eat.
Cedar was trying to cook because it was Gail's birthday and she wanted to surprise him. But yeah.
It worked.
And
so
fuck yeah, it's been that long since we've had a session.
Yes! It has been forever. And so then
I've missed you guys so much.
And so
then
everyone proceeded to eat. Candace was still upstairs kind of low-key dying while writing her will.
I'm so glad I hadn't taken that drink yet.
Kidis was the emo kid at the party.
And so then we were like, okay, last thing, we're going to check the witness of by basically summoning back the person who died via Speak with Dead. And we did, and the dude's just like, I don't know who killed me, but it was these cables, and gave basically every hint that it was the dude we were originally supposed to kill and was originally asked to kill. And then Leo, we were just like, okay. It was definitely this dude. And so then Leah proceeded to whack the dude in the back of the head because otherwise Sophie would try to forgive the serial killer.
I didn't know he was a serial killer. Doku said that after session ended. How was I supposed to know?
I mean, technically, he's not a serial killer. He hasn't killed anyone yet.
But he has the spirit of a serial killer.
He's not a serial killer.
Yeah.
He's just a normal killer.
A normal killer.
He's just attempting to kill everyone.
He's just,
He's just a
listen.
serial killer in origin.
He's listening to the intrusive thoughts.
Ah, yes. I
But
call
here's-
them Dave.
Dave.
Your brain fell.
His was
Dave's
X10.
a prick.
Actually, his was Mike, right? That's
Yeah.
what we're going.
That's
Yeah,
like,
that was Mike.
It was Mike. Fucking Mike.
Yep. Super. So that was actually a joke from a movie called Down Periscope, where he was like, "I'm thinking about a nickname though." And he's like, "What you thinking about?" And he's like, "Mike." It's because his real name was Nitro, which was a nickname, and so that was so like he wanted a nickname, but his nickname was a real. Anyway, it was a moment, and that's what I was going for. And I realized that that was probably also an old movie, but it's all good. So. Let's see when Down Periscope came out. But yes, so you did. Believe it or not, I think I had this note saved. You did a whopping 38 damage.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. In that surprise attack round. So good job there. Let's go ahead and, because I don't have it, roll for initiative.
okay.
Yay. Dice roll was my favourite part of this game.
19.
12.
And
18.
Nice.
I rolled above 10 for once. Let's go.
Woo! Nice.
We're back, baby.
Kiddos was 10.
Yep.
What was Gilligan?
18.
Okay. He goes first.
Bang.
All decks all day. So, he's going to start his move with a legendary action. And
Yay.
what he does is he has 4 coiled tentacles kind of in, well, not tentacles, but coiled cables. Kind of like, think of like thin, but Doc Ock status, right? As they kind of uncoil around him, they become these almost semi-autonomous arms, and 2 of them dig directly into the ground as his eyes go from red to this deep blue of just superheated metal, as almost the metal of his eyes actually become a little bit soft just because of the heat, and a bolt of lightning strikes the ground, and from it a giant storm cyclone appears in the sky.
Great.
I don't like that.
No,
Huh.
I don't imagine you would.
No.
Let's see here. And it actually encompasses about 360 feet of area of effect, and the entire combat zone falls into the effect of this storm. So I think everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone
sorry,
had
con-
5.
Con.
Yep.
Everyone
save.
had 5. You're all within 10 feet of me.
All right, add 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's going to be 15.
18.
26.
Dang.
20.
Okay. So Gail, you don't breathe, but the moisture in the air seems to just feel like it's getting absorbed through your skin, as you're kind of just you're not breathing in the moist, like, right, you know how you like get off the plane on the East Coast and it's just, or like, well, no, it's humid there where you're at, just breathing
Yeah.
humidity, right, and it's just like you just feel wet even though you're not sweating. But it stings you, and you actually take 4 damage.
God damn. Full damage. Okay.
And at the same time this storm forms, you guys kind of all innately look up to see what's going on. And you look back at Mike, and there seems to be a perfectly formed second and third versions of him
No.
Did the body double again?
sitting in front of you now. Seems to be what looks to be 3 mics occupying the same space, all planted to the ground with 2 cables as the storm brews overhead. And then, do I want to bonus action him? Because these are just innate abilities.
Let's say no.
You did do that.
As a bonus action, he puts 2 of the cables into the air, both of which then get struck by lightning and are charged with blue thunderbolts as they begin pointing straight towards the party. And that will be his whole turn. So that would bring us to Leah.
All right. Bonus action Shield of Faith. And then action, I use Channel Divinity Dreadful Aspect. As an action, each creature of your choice you can see within 30 feet must make a Wisdom save, DC 16. On a failure, the target is frightened of you for 1 minute. If it moves more than 30 feet away from you, it can attempt its save again.
Nice.
Okay, so what, sorry, go ahead
Wisdom
one more time.
16.
Wisdom 16. His base roll was 16, so plus modifier, he's fine.
Okay. Alright, that's me.
Alright, so that would bring us to Gale, you're up.
Okay. Gail's gonna look around and see. Oh shit! We're in shit now. Okay. I have something. He's gonna reach into his pocket, bring out a small vial of very clear liquid. So it drops into his hand. It's just gonna sort of almost spray it at the party, and he's gonna cast Bless at first level. So target all 3 of the party members. It is a concentration spell up to a minute, and whenever any of you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw before that ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack or saving throw.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I believe it also affects Kiddis because Kiddis is classified as a creature.
Yep. I'm in it.
So we got a lot of representation here, you know? And he, she, they, them, it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm a she-it as well, yes.
I could see that. I always somehow knew.
Yeah.
I don't really hide it that well. It just tends to happen.
Yeah.
And all my bonus action stuff is spells and cantrips, so I'm going to do anything all. Yeah, that's going to be Gale's turn.
Alright. You guys are just kind of preparing right now. Let's see here. Alright, Cedar.
Going down.
You're up.
What?
You're up.
Wait, it's me.
Yep.
Okay. My computer is deciding to be a jerk for a second. Give it just a second to reload.
Yeah, I decided to be like, hey, you want to see your character sheet? No.
Okay, we're just gonna go with what I was originally planning to do. Centered on Mike, I'm going to cast the I think it's third level spell, the algebra one. So he has to make a intelligence save of 16. I want to win this spell.
We're gonna defeat a robot with math.
Why not?
Ooh.
Defeated our party last when we last played that.
Works against me every time.
Glad I had advantage because I just rolled a 1 and an 18.
Dang it. Okay. Oh well. That sucks for me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait. Actually, as a reaction, can I cast silvery barbs to make him re-roll?
No, because it's his save. So you're not being affected, so you can't react to it. You're
okay.
causing the effect.
Dang, I was really hoping that would work. Okay, so for my bonus
I'll
action,
double check that because Rain was about to rebuttal, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, no,
what were you gonna say? Rain, what were you gonna say?
I'm thinking because I mean, technically you could, but the only thing that I'm conflicted on is you've already cast a spell in this
Oh.
instance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, yes, you can reaction cast a spell. That's totally fine. I'm just not sure how it works casting a spell and then immediately casting a spell as a reaction in the
Okay.
same movement.
So you would have to so of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So I guess you can see within 60 feet of yourself. Yeah. Okay. I've never. So it's not a reaction, yes. But yeah, so this would be technically a spell, an instant spell. So yeah, Rain is correct in the fact that you can't because you've already cast something. I was incorrect
Okay.
in the fact that you can do it. You can react to your own check, which is super weird. I don't like silvery barbs anymore because it's not reactive. It's like I attacked you and now I silvery barb. Like what? But I guess it's
Well, no,
leveled.
you can't do that to yourself, like because what Silvery Barbs does is it makes you take the lower.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you can't like miss an attack and then Silvery Barbs yourself to retry because you
Yeah.
still take whatever's lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can do an attack, and then one of the creatures is like, "I succeeded my save." No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, no,
Nuh-uh.
but it also, but the thing is, it burns through your spell slots really fucking fast.
Yeah, because it still counts as a spell.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
why he can't do the double cast. But yeah.
Then I'll just move on to my bonus action and throw a psychic dagger just right in the middle of his head.
Go for it.
Don't forget to add your D4 from Bless.
Yeah.
And stop dying. That would be the preference.
I can't. So that would
You
be my
can.
bonus. Be like a 30 for my attack roll, so I think I hit him.
A 30 for your attack roll?
Yeah, because I got 19, and then my add is 7. And then I got the 4 from Bless.
Did you roll that with disadvantage?
Wait, with disadvantage?
Uh huh.
I'll roll with disadvantage.
Oh, is it because we're in the cyclone?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's because there's
that's
there's
closer to
3 of
24,
them.
So I think I still hit him, don't I?
You said 24? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 1d6 plus 4. Wait a minute.
And you do know it's a D4, not a flat 4, right?
Whoa, sorry. That'll be a 20. Let me roll the d4 and then let's see. Okay, it's a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
No.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, so okay, 10 damage.
Okay. And it was psychic. Yeah.
Believe so, yeah.
All right. It hits, and the interesting that happens is it seems like one of the versions of Mike almost disperses into a mist at the connection, and you kind of like it steps in the way and it disperses into mist, and it actually goes through and hits Mike directly. It kind of chinks off the armor and doesn't really seem to do much damage, but what's interesting is there is only one X10 now sitting in front of you, and one so. Do that with what you will.
Right. So one of the 2 copies is now down, is what I'm hearing.
Seems like it.
I don't like that vagueness.
Yeah, that.
Yes, there is one mic where there were previously two.
You've been DMing for us long enough to know that
We don't
we
trust you.
do not trust you.
That's fine. It's only gonna get worse. So,
Oh God!
is that is that your turn?
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right, Kittis, you're up.
I'm
Punk
going to
attack.
cast Shatter right behind him, 3rd level. Make it a con 16.
So did you just destroy his house?
Yeah,
But
he destroyed his farmhouse. This
Yeah.
is the first time he did not save. I rolled a 13 as my high roll.
so stay large range. If creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on that spell.
Nice.
So that's 16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. And then I'm going to teleport this way. And that's one of my teleports. And that will be my turn.
Perfect. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage to the spell in the area. Okay, perfect. Sorry, just double check shatter. Perfect. All right. So that'll be coming back to his turn.
I did blow up his house via big thunder.
Yes, you definitely a
Big
large
thunder.
a large shatter erupts behind Mike and blows out basically all of his windows. The old man that was actually buried right next to it, crudely, the shatter also blows away all the soft topsoil, so now there's just like dead guys sitting on the side of the field as well that was in range of the shatter. After you had
no.
resurrected him to talk to him, this has all happened so fast that the mayor actually is still kind of like he turns around and sees what's happening and then just kind of shakes his head, takes a bite of cabbage before he then also goes out of earshot.
Not my cabbages!
My cabbages. Hey, Keeper of Gates finally remembered to tune in. What's up? Thanks,
Hey.
thanks for being the first viewer of the day. So sick. It's kind of nice to
Howdy.
get back in the swing of things.
We're back.
Woo! And we hopefully won't die.
Hopefully.
Well,
So, the rain begins to kind of fall even harder this round.
I'm sorry. The joke is right there.
what was the joke? Sorry.
I got it.
I got it. It was bad.
Said the rain
Oh.
begins to fall, and I went,
Oh,
okay.
jeez. Well,
Bad.
I rolled a 6, 5, 4, and a 2. So because of the joke, Cedar will take 6. Um, Leah will take 5. Gail will take 4. Kittis will take 2. And damage just outright. Because the rain from the storm seems to just be cutting into the skin and singeing the skin as it goes on. And as it does, you guys kind of wince and kind of take your eyes off Mike for just a quick moment. And there is now another image of Mike next to him. And it looks like a perfect copy, and you can't tell which one is which. So he kind of smiles as things goes on, and he's still kind of embedded into the ground, where he then claps his hands together, and a ball of lightning forms that he yeets onto the ground in between all of you, except for Kittis, who teleported away. And a giant lightning storm ball forms in a 20-foot sphere and actually encompasses all of you. Now let me double check what that does really quick, because This is how I built him, and I am sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, where is that sphere spell? Where did I put you? Storm sphere. Each creature in the sphere appears at the end must succeed on a strength saving throw. So do a strength saving throw. It's low because he is not very strong.
Because of Bless, we do get a D4, so remember that.
Well, you guys do.
Yeah, but you also get my +5, so.
Thank you, because I have -1.
Oof.
That's dirty 20.
Who's rolling?
Wait, what are we rolling again?
A strength save.
Strengths.
Oh, joy.
I'm not. I'm away.
That's just great for you. Oh, that's a 19. I'm fine. Oh, wait,
That's
plus
a 30.
whatever. Rain, do I still get
+5.
plus?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's 24.
And I got a slutty 20. Sorry, dirty 20.
So you have 20,
Same thing.
24, and 30.
Okay, so you guys all saved. Good job. The ground around you is now difficult terrain because the whirring around you is so crazy. So you guys did save though, so you take half as much, which is good for you. Where did I put it? Right here. So 2d6 rounded down, so you each take 4 damage. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action.
Yeah.
But I have already enabled that spell last turn, so his 2 tendrils that he had cables that were charged last turn discharge into the sphere and make an attack against each of you. And that is going to do an attack roll for each of you, so that's 3. Rain 20. Cedar 19.
That hits.
Gale 21.
That hits.
Okay. So, 3 lightning bolts ring out across the field and actually accelerate into the sphere around you guys that's being caused before 2 of them strike with a loud thundering roar and hit both Cedar and Gale for 2d10. Gale taking 9 damage, Cedar taking 6 damage.
9 total.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Fine.
And that was his bonus action. His action, he is not going to do a bonus action at the moment or movement, so we will pass to the next person. So Leah, you're up.
Awesome. Let's see, because I have a plan. So he currently has another copy up.
He does.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna burn my bonus action first, and she goes and she extends her left arm, and a stone, like basically just like rubble from around, forms together and slams him right in the chest as I use stone throw.
Nice.
Plus, so that is a 18 to hit.
Negative.
Damn it. Okay. Then action, I would use my first strike, just regular, none of the special shit. Actually, I will throw the extra 2d6 bludgeoning on it just in case.
So you have advantage on these, right? These attacks, because you usually do.
No.
No. Okay. So then, if
I
you
don't normally have advantage.
gotcha. If you don't have advantage on, so
Then I
this
have
is then
disadvantage,
you have
yeah.
disadvantage. Yeah. Just so you know, at this moment.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I did the stones throw disadvantage too. Don't worry. Ooh, but that is good. That is a 22 to hit.
So that will, yeah.
Okay. So... so that is 25 points of damage.
Okay. So the same thing will kind of happen. This storm version of Mike will kind of butt in for a second, and you're going to go for that full attack, and you break through the first one and make connection with like metal on metal, right, with your attack.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of attack right through, and it connects and hits him.
Love it. And then, so now with this second strike, I would not have disadvantage.
That is correct, because I'm pretty sure you figured it out.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. 26.
That'll hit.
Okay, and this is, I should have specified with all the bells and whistles.
Okay.
So that is,
Yeah, we got a bot.
Yeah, we got a bot. I don't know how to delete
yeah. So there's, okay.
the music.
That's great. We've got a bot in chat and we're fighting a bot in the game.
Yeah.
34 points of damage.
How much?
34.
34.
God, fucking
Huh, you're definitely taking chinks away of his armor, but he seems to be mostly fine still.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay, so that will bring us up to Gale.
Okay. First things first, Gale is going to take flight, his wings popping out of his back, and he is going to move. I'm going to pop him. I'm thinking over to here.
Okay.
Hopefully that gets him out of the sphere, and it also keeps him close to the party.
Yep.
And still out of melee range.
Roll a strength save really quick for me.
A strength. I'm guessing because I moved away from Leah, I don't get the +5.
Depends on how far away you flew and how far up you flew.
Not too far up. Sort of.
Your idea is
As
to
long
get
as
out
you
of the. So,
As long as you
Well,
stay
it's-
within 10 feet of Leah, you're fine.
Oh, so I've moved away from 10 feet of Leah.
Yeah.
I've got a map. I've sort of gone to the side then.
and you
So-
kind of stepped out of the sphere, right? That's the idea. You're breaching the sphere threshold. Okay, that's yeah.
Well, but okay. So tell me, Doku, just quickly, where does the sphere end on the map?
So it was in the center of all three of you. So you're 5 foot to the left. It's 5 foot in front. Cedar is 5 foot back. So Gale going 10 feet. Yeah. So he would go 10 feet away at the 15 foot. So that's 10, 15. Yeah, because it's 20 foot in each direction. So he would be moving 5 foot out of range to breach the sphere. So I'll put a sphere up where it is.
Okay. Because I was gonna say,
Yeah.
depending on where the sphere ends, you might still be in range of Leah to make that save.
That is a point. Yeah.
So we're about right here. So to him get out of the sphere, he'll have to kind of
Okay.
yeah. So it's a 20-foot sphere.
Gotcha. So then, yeah,
Yeah.
you're just out of range.
That's fine. I'll roll that as is. 7.
Ooh,
Yeah.
9 damage.
Okay. That's not too bad.
So you just get battered with like storm winds, like hurricane level storm winds as you try to breach the threshold. And as you kind of get your way through, it hurts, but when you do, you don't feel encumbered anymore and you get your full movement. It's no longer difficult terrain.
Nice. I thought the winds were meant to be on my side. I'm one of you. He's going to sort of look back at the robot. Sort of bring his hands towards his face. And mimicking the exact same movement and the exact same sound. His best friend is going to cast Mystical Razor and just straight across, and that is going to be. That's going to be 22 to hit.
Yeah. I'll say it goes ahead.
And that is 2d10s worth of slashing damage. Ooh, 15 points.
Nice.
And as he finishes the movement, he's just going to end his hand there and just sort of flip the robot the bird.
I love it.
And that is his turn.
Nice.
All right.
This bastard hurt me. I'm going to flip him off. I'm bloody annoyed.
So that will bring us to Cedar.
Oh, this will be the first time I get to use this spell. I'm going to cast at 3rd level, Summon Fae. And I'm going to summon a Fuming Fae.
Wait.
Yeah. Summoning a
Wait.
little... I now have a soldier.
Oh no.
I now have a little angry guy now.
It's like the owling version of Chuckles that we've created here. Come, my faith soldiers!
You said at 3rd level?
Yes, because that is the only level I have that spell is available on.
Perfect. And so he has 30 hit points?
Let me see.
And an armor class of 12. I'm assuming
Yes.
it's standard.
12 plus the level of the spell, so that'd be 15.
Okay. And where are you summoning him?
Let me think. I don't have a token for him or anything, but I'm gonna put him
Right next to Leah.
yeah, right next to Leah. Like a square behind and above. Kind of where that wheelbarrow full of apples is.
Okay, so
I love the idea of the fuming Fae. Just turns up and just goes, "Oh, bloody furious!"
inside the reason why I asked is it inside the sphere where you summon it?
I think I want to summon him just outside. I want to summon the little thing just outside of the range.
There you go. Okay, so I put him there for you.
It's the genie.
So
Genie, I love that.
Is that my dad?
It's a Fae. I mean, yeah.
Is it my dad?
It's the captain. You guys have met him a few times. It's a long lost father.
Are you my dad?
Oh no.
Let me think. So I don't know. I think does he take his action after me? I just got the spell.
So he'll take it on the same turn as you. So you can do a same turn usage because you're using your action to summon him. So you'll get his action. Or her action, depending on, or their actions. Whatever. It's actions.
So it has advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of this turn, so... If it makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level, so that's...
1.
So I'm gonna go with, melee weapon attack.
It's okay. Closer into the circle.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then roll us.
That I summoned him a little closer.
Okay, so that's fine. If you wanted to make him closer, that's fine. He just has to roll a strength save.
You got this, little guy. He has more strength than I do, which is a +1.
Wow, Sophie
He
Sophie
is an
comes so
ally,
little.
so he gets my buff.
Yep, he gets the
Oh,
plus
yeah. Nice.
So,
Also, can we appreciate the fact that Sophie is calling something little?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look.
Hey, she's no longer the smallest thing in the room.
Yeah.
Maybe 21. Wait, yeah, 21 on the strength save. I think, yeah, okay. And then the attack, your spell attack modifier to hit.
Would you like me to track your minion's life?
Yes, please.
Okay, he's taken 4 damage, so he's down to 26.
He's
Or
okay.
she.
He's okay. He's fine. Oh, that almost fell off. Okay, so it's your attack, your spell attack modifier to each hit, so that'll be +8. Oh, and then I still have the mirthful. No, not mirthful. That's a type.
Blessing.
I still have blessing. That's what it's called. So
Bless, yeah.
that's 12. I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
No.
Well, he exists, and that at least is something.
Oh, trust
Yeah.
me, that's huge. I have plans for this.
So after I summon the little guy, I'm gonna yet again take a psychic dagger and just throw it at Mike again.
Okay.
Not my cousin Mike. Don't worry, Mike. Love you, buddy.
forgot about your cousin Mike.
He made a comment on the chat like, "This is weird. Having a villain named after me." I'm like,
I'm just thinking of the Mike from What We Do in the Shadows.
Mike Wazowski.
I don't give a fuck. It was Mike.
Okay, so psychic dagger. Let's see if this hits. That doesn't hit. It just doesn't. So now I'm going to take my movement.
Hold on, was it a nat 1? I'm just making sure.
It's a 2.
No, it's a 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my movement, and I'm going to fly this way. And I'm willing to make a strength save on that to get out of the
Go ahead.
You are within 10 feet of me, so use my buff.
I definitely will.
You were smart.
That's 19. Plus 5, so 24.
Okay, so you make it out. You get a little to like spun around and battered a little bit, but you do make it out safely.
Nice. I landed. I'm like, you think I haven't flown in a storm before, idiot? Looking directly at Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, I know by that smile I just got myself in trouble, but I don't care anymore.
I mean, you're talking shit. That's fine. You do whatever you're gonna do.
Yee.
Including what? What was that noise?
It's gremlin mode
You sounded
activated.
like the little cartoon dinosaur. Yee.
Yee.
I attack Mike. Alright, so that's you then, right? I'm assuming? And so does that mean Kiddos?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide one thing. Sickening Radiance or Flaming Spear?
Definitely not sickening, because that's
Okay,
gonna
Flaming
affect
Spear
me.
it is then.
And
So she's going to cast Flaming Spear at 4th level, and it's basically she's going to basically like summon it and then just whack him in the back again. And so that is a Dex 16.
A deck 16?
Yep.
I don't even know why I'm bothered rolling this. Yeah, saves. Actually, with a low of 18, that's a surprise.
So you take, let's see, 9 damage.
Okay, what type?
Half damage with it.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Okay, cool, thank you.
And Curtis is going to move over this way. And that'll be my turn.
Perfect. Okay. So this will bring it back to the top of the round. Perfect. All right. Where is part 3? No, it's for you guys are perfectly set up. I love this. I built this guy to be a jerk, and it all mechanically works still too.
Robot mechanically works.
Okay. So suddenly, round 3 happens. This is where it gets fun. The storm is getting worse. And cracks of lightning break through the sky at a loud thunder, so loud that it almost innately causes everyone except for Leah to flinch. Because I don't think Leah would. As
Leah does not flinch at the storm. Leah is the storm.
Leah is the storm.
I am the one who thunders.
As each of you, including your minion, a bolt of lightning comes down, because I can summon up to 6. And you all have to make a dexterity save to dodge the lightning as it becomes barreling down from the storm. A flash of light happens before your eyes, and you have just enough time to attempt to dodge.
You guys still have bless.
Yeah.
That's a cock roll. Okay, that's going to be 17.
21. Well, and then let me roll for my little guy.
28.
Where are you, buddy? Where's your stat block?
So you left it.
Okay.
And both Cedar and the minion get the buff.
Oh, look, I got a nat 20. Okay, so that's 23 with blessing.
Cedar gets what buff? You're 5?
Yeah, she's within 10 feet of me.
No, she's not. She moved out of the sphere. She's 20.
And she
Well,
blocked.
5, 10. I suppose. Yeah, because you're there. That's fine.
All right. So just I think I had 21. Oh, so that's a 26 to dodge.
Okay.
And then my little minion fella, he gets 28.
Okay. So anyone that was 18 and up will be taking half damage, and I'm going to do some rolls really quick.
Okay.
God fucking damn it. It's one under. I feel like that's targeted. It's not April, so I can't call it out as discrimination.
I can.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we know.
anyone who didn't save takes 30 damage. Anyone who did
I'm down.
save takes 15.
30!
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, Gale's down.
So
Fuck.
you guys are literally in Storm of Vengeance right now. And that is that literally this one spell that you guys are in right now made it a challenge rating 16 to a challenge rating 20.
Why?
Because I'm an asshole.
We know.
Your little buddy's still alive for now.
I'm surprised. He's doing well.
So Gale is down.
Gale and Kiddis, yeah.
Kiddis down. Oh
Okay.
gosh. Me and Leah.
Sorry.
Random little thing.
Can I just say, all this horrible stuff is happening. 2 player characters are down. However, referring to the little Fae as a minion just gives me the idea of a little yellow tic tac running around speaking in some sort of.
Oh boy.
That's horrifying.
Now to also still resolve, I need a strength save from Leah and Minion.
Come on, Stuart.
The
30.
You save.
31.
You take 1 damage.
I'm guessing. Wait, do I still get the
Yeah.
buff from Leah?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's plus 5, right?
Yep.
13.
You take 2 damage, or Minion takes 2 damage. He's still up though, for now.
What's he at?
9.
Good job, little guy.
So
Good job, that's very
the best part is he still gets his move and a bonus action
nice.
because these are
Oh, not my minion. Oh, you were talking about my. Dang it!
these are only area of effects right now. So he will be doing let's see, 2 more lightning bolts. One is an action, one is a bonus action because it is a reaction to his initial spell. So 100 feet, 5 foot wide blast. So that'll encompass both of Leah and Minion, and the second one will just go straight towards Cedar. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Aren't you glad you joined us again after your time abroad, Sophie?
For everyone or just for Cedar? I'm confused.
Cedar, Minion,
Okay.
and Leah.
22.
Okay, you saved.
Both of you get my buff.
What kind of save was it again? Was
Dex.
it
Dex.
Okay, cool.
Not 20 for her.
Okay, 29 when you add all the buffs.
Nice. Still half damage, so half damage, half damage. What's Minion looking at?
Nice. Let me see what the little fella. Okay, so that's 15,
Plus 5.
15, 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay.
He is a tough
So
little-
he meets. Dang. All right. Maybe I made this a little too hard. Let's find out. So half damage from this. 6, 79, plus
Gee, what gave you that idea?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So half damage. Half damage of 20 is 10 damage for Minion, so he's dead.
Yup.
Leah is 10 damage.
Whoa.
Cedar, you take 10 damage. So I think Leah's still looking good though, right?
I'm at like half.
Yeah, so you're still okay. Let's see. Cedar, how you doing right now?
Dying.
You're up, right?
I'm up.
Okay.
At 12.
I'm at 12.
But she's still standing.
We didn't ask for like age. We were talking about hit points.
Maybe.
All right, so that's his turn then. So that'll bring us to Leah.
Okay.
Kill him.
Leah's gonna
kill
look
him.
back at Leah's gonna look back at Cedar and go, "Fix them. Leave him to me.
I don't have spells to do that.
You have potions.
Don't have potions. I already gave them to Gale.
You have at least one, if I'm not mistaken."
So I mean, not to meta for you, but you at the very least will have the healing salve that Mai gave you in like episode
Yeah.
1.
Wait, wasn't that not used in combat? I'm
You
pretty
got
sure there was
No.
you got more than one.
Yeah.
You had 2.
All right. I think I have one left, I guess.
You
get
unless you
Gale.
gave it to somebody, you've used one. You had 2.
No,
And
I
that-
was gonna say I still have one.
Yep. For the sake of this.
I love that you have potions. No, I don't.
You don't have potions. You do have the salve though.
Your
So
spells. No, I don't. Your potions. No, I don't. Yourself. No, I. Oh wait.
I mean, you could leave him dead if you want. I definitely don't mind. TPK.
It's fine.
TPK.
Let me die.
I'll hurt them.
Let me pass beyond the veil, Sita. Let me
Fuck.
go to
Right,
Barovia.
Okay.
Bonus action, stone's throw.
Okay. He has 2 images again because his turn took. So it would
Okay.
be
Alright, that is a 23 to hit.
you still hit though. So
I need a DC 16 strength save.
his strongest category does not save.
Love it. That's 5 damage, and he's knocked prone because he failed to save.
Okay. Knocked prone. That sucks. Hold on.
Yeah, my heart bleeds.
The storm sphere dissipates. Let's see if the big
Hey.
storm does. No, big boy storm is still in place. So the sphere actually that you're in completely dissipates, and I'll just say yeah. So yeah, we're good there, as well as the after image from that storm. So the storm kind of buffers, and you can actually kind of see that as the storm sphere around you disappears, so does his secondary image, and it's just you and Mike still planted to the ground, mono e mono.
Okay.
He's not a mono. He's a roboto.
That's a 24 to hit.
Okay, that
with
will hit.
all the bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
That is 49 points of damage for my first strike.
Well, I am definitely going to do a thing, because that is a
Oh, I
lot
don't
of
like that.
damage.
I don't like when you say that.
Why? No.
What was your attack to hit again?
24.
Okay, 24. That's going to be difficult. But let's see. Fuck off. Nope.
Alright, fine.
Bye.
All good. What type of damage?
Bludgeoning, necrotic, and radiant.
Okay, how much is necrotic and how much is radiant again?
Necrotic is 5, radiant was 16.
Okay, so... Fuck. Okay, cool. Good hit.
And then second strike, because I'm not done.
I'm
Again,
really sad. I'm not finished.
all the bells and whistles. for another 24. That is 42 points of damage. Another 5, 16. The rest is bludgeoning.
Okay. Now that the storm has kind of cleared up, you do notice for the first time that there is a lot of dents and damage to his armor that seem to be leaking a lot of almost electrical discharge.
Oh, look, he's like Kiddus.
All leaking.
Yeah. Oh, Kiddus got a leaky friend.
Okay, that is my turn.
I guess
Okay.
saving.
Yeah! That's cocked. That's a 1.
Really?
That one?
Yeah.
That's 2 failed death saves.
It's 2 failed death saves.
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
boy.
I'm planning on doing that way, but
Oh, look, for a cocked throw to a 1. God damn it.
So is it
He
my
just
turn
starts
now?
convulsing on the ground.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Yeah,
Cedar's turn.
so it'd be Cedar's turn.
Cedar's just gonna run over there and just like fumble around in her satchel, pull out the healing salve, and just start like throwing it onto Gale.
I was just like, does Cedar know how to use the
It's like,
salve?
you have boo-boos, go! You just smear the bandage that's wet all over Gale, just like, please
I don't
do
know what
something.
I'm doing!
I'm trying stuff, we'll see.
Trying to...
Yells that like across the battlefield. We'll see if it works. Hey,
Cedar, I'm
Let's-
right here. You don't have to say anything about
What?
check Insta in case.
Go ahead and, let's roll a, let's roll a medicine check, just for the lulz. This is only to give you advantage, because I'm having a grand old time admiring this just shenanigans right now.
Just panic bird.
Panic bird.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
No.
So great. So you have no idea how to do the medicines. I mean, it's still an effective healing item. You don't necessarily treat the best wound, but you treat a wound. So what I'll say.
Cedar, I've not been shot. That's not how you deal with the weather.
A healer she is not.
So I believe the
She's
solve
an
was
American.
a 4 plus D4, all because of just the ridiculousness. I'll give you whole health. So a natural max roll of 8 life back to you if you'd like it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, Gale, you have 8 life now. You're no longer dead.
I have 8 life. Oh wait, no, I have 8 life. Yeah, that's also fine.
Okay, awesome. You're okay. I don't know how to do medicine. Anyways,
That- I need to teach you.
and then for my bonus action, I would like to breathe. I'd like to cast I would like to cast Fireball directly at Mike.
Sounds good.
So would I.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Firebolt at Mike. That would be a 28 to hit.
Miss. I'm joking. Go ahead.
Okay, there's no way on this earth. Let me find my d10s. What the heck are they?
Where you left them.
Kill Cedar, I've been stabbed. 13 damage?
13
Beautiful.
damage is what I meant to say.
Forgot how to math for a second. Alright. 13 damage.
And that is my turn. Kiddus' corpse.
Roll a dying box. Death save.
12.
Which, if you think about it, could totally not be referring to actually Kittis. Praise Kittis' corpse.
Yep.
Doesn't always refer to her.
So I got one
No.
success with the 12.
Perfect.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
That'll bring us back to Big Bad Evil Guy, Mr. Serial Killer Mike.
Serial killer in training.
Round 4. Giant
graduate.
hailstones. Oh, you just take
My
rod
cousin
damage
just put in
again.
the chat, Cedar, oh no, Gale scraped his knee. Gale, Cedar, I've been stabbed. Yeah.
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
As you guys still remain in the storm, giant hail begins to bolster the entire battlefield and actually make the entire battlefield difficult terrain. You guys are being hit by baseball-size hail, just trying to dodge some of them, and everyone who is in the field will take 6 damage.
I just got Gale back up. Are you kidding me?
It's fine. He still has 2 hit points. He's okay.
He's okay. He can maybe heal if he survives the round. Only
Which
time
he's
will.
definitely going to do.
Yeah, let's say that.
Shut up, Doku. He will survive the round.
Let me
Not
see.
my little blue boy.
So you did that thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that then. So he's mad at Leah. You're within 15 feet. Leah, roll a strength save.
Love it.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so you definitely save. So a bolt of lightning actually seems to come out of the ground and shoot back up, and you kind of brace yourself for it, and it actually goes kind of through your foot and through your body and then out your weapon and kind of strikes the ground. So you are only going to take half on the save, so you take 4 damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to do something very strange and actually attack,
Okay.
which he has yet to have done. So 2 images of him now are popped up again, as one of them takes a strike at you as a feint, and then the other one kind of comes around and ends up punching you straight in the gut, and then as it does, lightning kind of discharges. Ooh, 25 to hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a natural 19. That was a good roll. Where did those go? Okay. So that's 9, 10, 11 plus 11 damage plus max damage 8 lightning damage. So 11, so 19 damage, 8 of it is thunder. Lightning.
Love it.
And that will probably... Yeah, that'll be his turn because he doesn't want to move.
Okay. So as this copy just sucker punches her, her cheek that is permanently prismatic from that one hit she took way back when just starts to grow larger and larger and larger until it encompasses her entire body, and 2 prismatic copies of Leah show up on either side of her as she's below 1/4 health.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm doing it at some point.
And then bonus action, stone's throw again for my last charge.
Okay.
What was that? That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Four, and I need that strength save.
Oh shit.
Did he actually make it?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. But that is
Alright.
2 points of damage, which I know isn't much, but it's something.
Yep. All good.
But he got hit, so the
Yes, it
copies
does.
didn't
That's
hit,
what
yeah.
matters.
Fuck yeah. First strike, all the bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Yep.
No.
No? Wow. Okay.
Because your last
Higher
one
than a
was
19.
higher than
21.
19. Yes, 21 will hit.
Okay.
I mean, it's still technically Warforged. AC's 20 at the
Fair,
moment.
yeah. Okay. Mm. Oh. Where'd that go?
I like this song a lot.
It's a great song to die to.
About to happen.
Okay. I need because I have not been using this, but I feel like using it now, although it doesn't necessarily do much.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I won't use that.
Do it.
But that is 43 points of damage.
Ooh.
5, 11, rest is bludgeoning.
Very Sherlock.
It is.
It
You're
sounds so
right.
much like something in Sherlock.
You are so
Song.
right.
Are we talking BBC Sherlock here?
Yeah, it sounds
He's pretty unhappy. I'll give him that.
Oh, there's a little bit, yeah.
You feel like if you are under a quarter of health, you recognize that in the enemy as well.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay. So that'll bring us to Gale. What are you gonna do with your
Right.
2 hit
Bring up
points?
with me.
Right.
Heal everyone.
I was gonna heal Kiddis first and go over there real quick. Cedar and Leah. I know Leah, you said you were below a quarter of your health.
I'm at a quarter health, but now all attacks have disadvantage to hit me. Heal the others first.
Okay, great. Cedar, what about you?
I'm at 6.
I'm dead.
Okay, Cedar, pull back. Make sure you're away from any combat. If you can get out of the shield, great. Because I'm gonna get Kiddis up, and then whatever happens next, I'm gonna try and do. If I can do at the very least healing word on Cedar next, that's what I'm gonna do.
Got it.
Because I've got the range for that. If you can get out of combat, make sure you're away from anything. Because Doku is a slippery little shit. And I don't trust anything that this motherfucker does. But anyway, my little rant aside, he's going to use most of his movement to get over to Kiddis. And he's going to pop a 3rd level spell slot for Secure Wounds, which could be 3d8s. 2, 3. Oh, okay, so that is 14. So that's 23 points of healing for Kiddis and 5 points of healing for Gale, because blessed
So
healer.
23. What is that actually?
23. Oh,
Oh, you're right. It's cut in half. 11.
11. Okay. Sweet.
that's why I went for the 3rd level, because it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna get me up.
What would have been a shit ton lower if you hadn't gone for 3rd level, so.
Exactly. And as Kiddis gets up, he's just going to look up and go, just stay away from... Just... he's just going to run. And that's his turn.
Alright, Cedar.
I am going to move the heck away. Gonna go as far as I can. I think this is this is good. I read this side.
So
Random red
it's
plant?
half movement because the entire field is difficult terrain
Well, if
that's
they're
true.
flying, then it would still be 30, yeah?
in a storm.
In a storm. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that
There you
there
go.
then.
Mm-hmm.
here. I hide among the plants.
I am
Oh.
a plant now.
Yeah, so I move that far, and then from where I am, I'm going to for my action, I'm going to cast Firebolt right at Mike
Cool.
because that has a range of 120 feet. So
Nice.
and it's not gonna do anything because I didn't roll high enough. So I'm gonna check and see if I can do anything for my bonus action. Hide.
Hide.
Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to get a bonus action dash and go farther away. And I'm somehow under the map now.
Oh no, it's a Bethesda game. We've broken the world.
I am now in the back rooms.
There you go.
There we go.
We found the
Okay.
secret dev room. Where are the fat man?
So all
Yeah,
good.
no, Peter was just going to get the heck out of Dodge, I guess.
No worries.
Oh, look, some power armor.
Kidus, go ahead.
Candace is going to tear one of the things out of her notebook, one of the elemental spells she has pre-prepared. March over, teleport onto him, and burn his head.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I don't know how much damage this fire. It's about the size of the piece of paper. I just go boom and burn his head. I just burn his head off.
What?
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Wait. So you're physically attacking? So you're using a page from your book? It's not a spell, right?
It's a page. You remember on the ship a while back when you said I could practice drawing the magic circles? She has an entire notebook of those, and there's one that has the fire sigil thing about the size of.
So you're experimenting mid combat. Okay.
Oh no.
Make an attack roll with as an improvised weapon with your strength modifier.
Why would it be a strength modifier?
Because it's
Because you're holding it down.
It's a piece of paper. You're attacking him with a piece of paper.
But the thing is, the paper. It doesn't necessarily have
No,
to touch
it's
it.
a physical attack, right?
It's a wicked paper cut.
Not technically. Would be like basically doing wouldn't it be like doing shocking grasp, where all you have to do is touch him?
Yeah, you're physically touching him with a piece of paper.
But I think her point is shocking grasp still uses your spell attack modifier.
Sure, but the magic is in the sigil on the paper, not the hands.
Yeah.
Like the fire wouldn't necessarily have. The fire went up and out when I tested it.
So
Put it under his ass.
that's why I'm trying to potentially. So are you using this in close range as a range spell, or are you physically attacking him? There's a very specific distinction because of the area of effect right now. So are you getting close to him and casting a spell out of a piece of paper that would attempt to then go like a foot or two outward? Like, are you using it as a range spell, a spell? Like, I guess that's what I'm trying to determine.
Oh, okay.
To make things simple, can we retcon say she never teleported and have her use it at range for the test?
So that's what I'm trying to determine. Is I definitely want to get your point across because I know you're frustrated or whatever. So I will let you retcon your move, but you can attempt to summon the elemental outward as a spell using the piece of paper, kind of like an improvised fire spell. If you were attempting to press it into him, though, to burn him, that would be an improvised strength attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even with, I don't. What do you think, Rain? I'm thinking probably range.
Range, definitely range.
Okay. So spell modifier. I'm assuming.
Sure.
I'm also thinking that the words improvised, fire, and spell, and using that order with Kidus as the subject is terrifying.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I guess I'm not using that.
The guy said no thanks.
So it's all right.
Mine do all the time.
I guess that's not gonna work because that's a 11.
No, probably not. The storm is just too strong, and any sort of fire got put out almost immediately between the wind and the rain and the hail.
All right, then she will still teleport to being right here.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that gives Leah
Advantage, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, and that'll be my turn.
Wait.
Oh.
Doku, because I don't know if we ever. What does it take, a bonus action or an action, for Kittis to use the globe?
It'd be an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Then yeah, you're good.
Yep.
I can get you one of Kiddis's magic items.
60 foot center, right? So where's that?
I want to see like Kiddis inside the globe and just the other party members just start spinning the globe. while he's
I should be so mad.
He's so funny. He's so funny.
Okay, so after images pop up, let me see, was that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35? Okay, so you guys are both within 60 feet. He is going to do one thing. He's not going to move out of Leah's range. He's just going to move 5 feet up to right here. Roll a perception really quick.
Okay.
Who?
Just Leah. I mean, well, Kiddis too, because you're right there.
That was also really good siege impressions right there, guys.
Hoo! It's because she's an owl.
Natural 20.
22.
Okay, so you guys both see that as he moves, he's not encumbered at all in the difficult terrain. He seems to be moving freely without too much trouble. The tendrils that he has in place are still both locked down into the area he was in the previous square, though.
Okay.
So that is what you guys notice. He is then going to essentially start, and he's going to turn his hand up, which is then actually going to, almost like Iron Man, where the suit falls off, exposing a solid crystal core that's multicolored, shooting off many rays of light as he faces it forward, and a 60-foot cone shoots out in a direction that's weaving lightning balls of different colored of light into different directions, and it hits both Gale and Cedar, and you guys both have to make a dex save.
Okay. 11.
Okay.
Genesis dex plus 4. 12.
Okay. So I need you guys all to roll, both of you guys to roll a d8.
I swear, if you knock Gale down again, I got a 4.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. That's good. So that's 4, 5, 6, 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Cedar, take 18 acid damage.
Oh, yeah, she's down.
Oh no.
Oh, Gale, you're dead. 6, 11, 15 on the first 3
You
dice.
can stop counting. He
15.
has 7 hit points.
Fuck. No, I gotta keep counting. 17,
Because
23,
your full hit points.
29, 30, 31. Fuck, I'm rolling like max damage. 37, 40, 43. Gale, you take 43 poison damage.
Okay, Gale is down, but his max hit points are 53, so he's okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was rolling really well. That's why I kept rolling.
Yeah, no shit!
And then he is going to... oh, yeah, the storm is still in play, isn't it? Give me 1 second. Let's go see what the storm does really quick.
Still to play, isn't it?
And it just...
That sounds like me.
heavily
Oh,
obscured.
guys, wait, I haven't done it yet. Look what I got.
Okay. A bottle of
Bottle
water.
of water!
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water!
Oh shit. Leah, you take 6 cold. Kiddis, you're immune to damage right now. So, otherwise you would have taken 4 cold damage.
Wait, was it a saving throw or an attack roll?
Area of effect. So
Oh,
you
okay.
you exist in this area. The storm has been raging non-stop, unhindered, and it
Okay.
is just still raging stronger and stronger. Um, the wind is blowing so bad. I want you guys to both roll another perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't perceive anything.
Nope.
Perception. 17.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay. So, Kidus, you realize that attacking at range would probably be really stupid. Because any sort of affected range right now will probably be just outright at disadvantage. And even your spells by this storm would probably be dispelled after a certain range.
Okay.
And it is just insane how much this storm is brewing. So that was his spell. And so he is going to take. Okay, so he is going to then burn 2 legendary action points. And do. 24 hit you?
Is that a disadvantage?
That's at disadvantage, yeah.
Yes, that does hit me.
Okay. And then straight roll after that, right? Because you dispel, right?
No, I don't dispel. It just happened.
Oh, that's
You
right.
never said it dispels.
Gotcha. Okay. It's a 23 with disadvantage.
That's still a hit.
Okay. So he burned his final 2 legendary action points to do just a multi-attack against you. Hitting both times. And he almost seems to be strengthened by the storm. Fuck off, really?
Yes.
First attack is 21 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is 20 slashing.
I'm down.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Start praying.
Oh.
Oh gosh, is this gonna? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
Kidus!
Okay, quick question.
You have healing. You have healing spells. Get Leah up.
I know, but give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to ask one thing.
Okay, sorry.
How much more does he have left? And
Oh, he's pretty fucked up. He is hurt. From what you can tell, even with your natural passive perception, he sacrificed essentially his own hand to try to cast that spell. Because the storm, as he even reached out to cast a spell, ripped his hand off. Leah's been chunking away at large portions of his armor. One of his eyes that was glowing red and blue alternatively is now completely shut off. And he's just staring you down, damaged. The hinge on the right side of his jaw is broken. Like,
okay, I'm going to attempt to use one more of the fire things, but this time trying to hit his core. But like at close range.
okay.
So how do I roll that?
If you're, what are you, 5 feet away? We'll say.
Yeah, I'm within melee range.
Okay, so you can either, so if you back up like 1 square, I'm sure that you can do a ranged attack without the disadvantage.
Like that?
Yeah, it'll be just a
Okay.
straight roll.
Come on.
Come on, you can do this. You can do this.
Come on, please. Yes,
That's
please.
19
yes,
plus.
please.
Okay, that is 27 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. What damage does this do? I'm experimenting. I have no idea how much damage.
So you're just trying to, I'll say just like a, so you're trying to summon an elemental to out of a piece of paper to do your bidding.
I'm like, what? I don't know what's gonna come out of it. I'm just hoping it's going to be fire and hit him.
So you're leaving it up to me. Great, roll a performance.
I'm hoping it will be fire.
Kill us, everybody.
Like, please, elemental god thing, help me. I'm not actually taking the time to pray to you because I only have 6 seconds, but please help.
that one kept. Help me! Help me! Oh my gosh! Don't tell me that. I think it is.
It is.
No!
What?
It's not
No.
one.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
one.
It's okay. It's okay.
Goku, please, 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 please.
Um.
Don't let it be a fire. Don't let it be a fireball.
Hold on.
Please.
My cats are fighting. Sorry.
I thought you were covering your hands in victory then. I was like, oh no.
How dare you?
I have defeated them!
Stop, Mike. Hush.
Just
Mike.
All right.
Mike, what is Mike
I know where
saying?
you live.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Nat 1
TPK.
on an Nat 1 on an improvised. I mean, you made your attack. Technically, the Nat 1.
yeah.
Roll a d20. Well, hold on. Let's see. It is an elemental. You pissed him off.
We're gonna die. This is it. We're dead.
Okay.
We're gonna die.
Okay.
Well, maybe not.
Let me.
Maybe not. Maybe
Let's
not.
see. Roll 2d10 for me for damage.
2d10 for damage against me?
No. Well, yeah. How about just roll 2d10 damage? How about that?
Can I, if I...
I'll
if
tell you
you
where
really
it goes.
Can I teleport, please?
I'll tell you where it goes.
That's 10.
Okay. So with his resistance, there we go.
Mike, if you're adding insult to injury,
What
Okay.
else is he saying?
it's
So
on site.
how about all right. So
Even shorter.
he is not down. However, the fireball will affect everyone on field, meaning you all auto fail one dying box.
Why would you do that?
Oh no.
Um,
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all right.
so because you all get at least one more roll,
Yep.
Hypothetically.
So,
hypothetically. And did you want to teleport?
I'm going to teleport here. That will be my turn, I guess.
Well, you're immune to damage. Leah, you take 6. Gale, you take 3. Cedar, you take 6 damage. As giant hail balls completely demolish your unconscious bodies. They're just
You're a
getting
prick.
bruised and battered.
No. I'm genuinely gonna ask you this. Do you want to do that? Because that's another failed death save for all of us if you do that.
Yeah.
Please no. No, Goku, please.
And
actually,
you know
no.
how badly I roll.
I'm gonna cry. This is
If you do this, I won't do that special thing.
Oh, the thing with your tongue? No, I'm kidding.
No,
So-
on my fingers.
The finger thing, the Z job. If you gotta ask, you can't afford it. No, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
TPK, yeah, we know.
Yeah, TPK. So
You're so high-pitched right now.
because I'm terrified.
it's great stuff. I love it. Okay. So Kidus, was that your second teleport or your third?
That was my third. That was my last teleport.
That was your last teleport.
Um.
So he ominously just stares you down, waiting. Everybody, go ahead and roll your saves.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Come on.
11.
That's a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Save is it flat?
Mm-hmm.
It's flat.
It's flat.
Yeah.
3.
So Gale and Cedar might not be getting back up for a while. Leah still draws breath. Kittis is staring death in the face. What does she do?
Wither and Bloom, second level,
Yes. Yes.
and going to be giving the hit points over to Leah. You have to make a con 16.
So you invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere within range. Each creature of your choice must make a con saving throw half as much. In
right
addition,
here.
one creature in that area can spend one roll of its unspent hit dice to regain that much. Interesting. That's cute because the storm batters your sphere, and as your sphere tries to grow and
My plan
encompass
is
an
like
area.
my plan is I'm right on top of Leah, so if I can't get him, she's going to basically give up her own hit points to get Leah back up.
The spell fails outright
Shit.
because as the sphere grows, the storm batters it down.
That's all I got. I don't have anything else for my actions I can do, and I don't have any bonus actions left.
My turn?
Yep.
Wait, hang on. Try what you can do with the bonus action. Can you at least disengage and get out?
I can't
No.
disengage. I can't.
No,
I don't
okay.
have. I have my movements, but if I move, I get.
Yeah, you get
Opportunity.
Yeah.
It's also difficult terrain. You're not getting far.
Yeah.
Well, I could try to dive into the house. You broke that. I broke.
The rubble that once was.
I'm trying to think if we can at least protect Kiddis for a little while longer, or do something.
Okay, I'll dive and try to hide in the house. In the house's rubble.
So you just try to get into the front door.
Yeah, basically, I'm just like.
Okay, you get to the front door. What's your movement?
It's 30 feet.
So that's cut in half. It's 15.
So I would literally get through the door.
You
basically.
you would get one step through the door.
So I guess we're doing that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bite my hand real quick.
This will be
Question,
fun.
real quick before you start your turn, Dougie. When did you retcon the hail hitting everybody? Because
No,
No.
okay, yeah. So
it's okay.
yeah, so Cedar and I are on 3 failed saves then in that case.
Yeah, you guys are dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So it's all right. Don't you worry. I know plot armor's gone because it's not your arc anymore. Who knows? Let's try and find out what happens.
If I actually have a thought for this.
Hmm?
Don't be the DM that kills Cedar.
No,
okay.
I can fix this. Trust me. Just continue.
just continue.
Not right away, but I can fix this.
If you took 5 damage from Environment Storm, how much life do you have left?
Me?
Yeah.
I would have 6 left.
But wouldn't you have at least partial? Oh no, you wouldn't do, would you? That wouldn't do anything. Okay, fair enough.
Alright. So
I'm grasping at literal straw.
took 5 damage from
I did
Environment.
Shaw. I took 5. Yep, I got 6 life left.
I want to drag this out, or I just want to do it. Hang on.
Can I pull Doku? Can I pull
I'm losing
specifically
yours
you
off
to
my
another
own life.
chat for a
Don't
second?
How long can you track this out?
Oh, you want to just pull me to a chat for a second?
Yeah.
I think they'd still be able to hear me though, because the way my
Not if you're in
audio's set up.
different chat.
You'll hear me through Tavern Bard potentially.
Oh.
Well, maybe not. Go to general.
Yeah, we'll try it. See what happens.
Oh.
What's up? Wait, hold on. Am I in the right guy? Hold
You're
on.
still
Oh, you're
Tavern Bard's gone in, but you're still.
gone.
Okay.
You're,
So
you're, you're still in the.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay. So, one question, that's it. Can we have a scry spell active in this moment? No, 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 because I have a way to make this work. Scry active in this moment. Scry. Just scry. Because Dimrin has a wizard buddy. So if Dimrin's buddy is scrying on the party and watching this happen, Dimrin can get the dead party, bring them to her 20th level cleric mother. She can resurrect them. I know. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep.
Oh, I can't keep up
Are
straight
the-
Well,
that long.
I tried.
Okay.
Oh no.
What do you mean you tried? What is this? Is
Okay.
that good or
I
bad?
tried.
So
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
By the way, when we switch chats, the camera's disabled.
Yep.
Yeah, automatically turns it off.
Yeah.
So we can't see your smug face.
Ellie's gonna have a field day inheriting the kingdom.
Oh, she better not. I will haunt her from beyond the
And you-
grave.
You go for the whole campaign whistle of dream.
I'll look in a mirror one day and see her just
Okay.
show up, Bloody Mary.
I like that.
Okay, so I'm in the doorway. What happens, Doku? Okay.
What thing? Heal people?
Yeah. Come on, come on. Come on,
Okay,
come on,
I
come
have one more thought. This is total bullshit, but I'm gonna try it. In like
Okay.
30 seconds, Doku, check Tavern Bard messages.
15. 15.
What in the
Doku,
Spider-Man
Fitting.
PS5?
Wait, Doku, Mike can't hear you.
Mike can't hear ya.
Real Mike, not villain Mike. Villain Mike is not real.
Perfect.
He is in my nightmares.
Oh.
I love it. At half damage, this is still ridiculous. So 6, 10, 11 plus 16, half of 26 is 13 lightning damage.
No!
Plus, he'll take his bonus action to just outright do it.
I don't think he needs to at this point.
Yeah, it's 20 damage.
Okay.
Is he called lightning? So, all of you.
Run a little bit.
Well, check your messages super quick, Tavern Bard.
Is DM still muted?
No, he said
No.
we're good.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. Well, we're not good.
Just thumbs up, thumbs down. Ah! I
So,
wanted to, but okay.
I know. So you
It
guys
would
all
be really cool.
remain lifeless on the ground. Your bodies begin to go cold, and the storm starts to feel warm as your body temperature changes and your souls begin to leave your bodies. However, in the final moments where everything fades, you'd imagine a light being opened up to just ascend or to go somewhere. But all you feel is an electrical shock, a charge, permeate through your whole body as your cardiac symbol just goes doot, Doot, doot. And
Defibrillator!
by the time you guys come to, you all wake up in the shared realization that you shared all a brief moment and a brush with death. And a single cable penetration wound laying directly over your hearts. And you get the realization that Mike just resuscitated all of you.
You motherfucker. You heartless bastard!
I can't even tell if that's Harry or Gale saying.
Yes.
All,
Yes!
all of the
He's brought us
cabbages.
back to kill us back a second time!
That's gonna be a mistake.
All of the cabbages on the farm are gone, and no trace Mike ever existed. And you realize that you've been asleep for an entire day.
What?
And standing in the middle of the field is your friend, looking as concerned as she can, being a robot.
Oh.
Candace just like pours some more of her soul into the bonsai tree.
Where are we health-wise right now?
You all have 1 hit point, but you are alive.
Okay.
You guys were spared.
Oh my gosh.
Lay around you are still, though, unmelted ice and hail. They've gotten smaller, but the damage to the area has just left these fields completely decimated. The house is pretty much wrecked. The roof is caved in. The front wall is pretty damaged. You see Kittis kind of like waking up just in the doorway of the house. You guys don't really realize what happened. But that is where we'll pick up.
Oh my gosh. Cedar's gonna kind of try and get up and like stagger towards Kittis. Kittis, are you okay?
She just pours like the soul that like filled up during the day into the bonsai. Like technically it was already in the bonsai tree, but she's checking to make sure it's still leaking properly into the tree. And she's like,
You're alive? Still alive. Okay. She looks towards the others. Are you okay?
Leah's gonna stand up, dead silent. You see her touch a hand to her chest, and some of her wounds start to close, and she hobbles towards Gale, pumps 20 points of lay on hands into him. So Gale, you're now at 21.
Thank you.
And then she burns her last second level spell slot, casts locate object on the bracers. Is he within 1,000 feet of us?
The bracers are probably about 30 feet away from you.
you left the bracers.
He's gonna walk over, silently pick them up.
They're being held
Okay.
Oh,
by. What did we name her again?
my name's
Sylvia.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
You see you see Mike's severed arms in Sylvia's hands. And as you get closer, you realize that she looks pretty battle worn as well.
Mm-hmm.
But as you kind of walk up, you see her actually as you kind of are approaching the bracers. You see her actually tinkering a little bit, and she's actually removing her bracers um, that she was wearing and replacing them with Mike's. She's meticulously taking apart his severed arms and like trying to implement his bracers into her arms, which was her goal to begin with. And without even saying a word, not even really paying attention to where you are, she kind of just casts her old ones aside and throws them onto the ground haphazardly.
Is he dead? Hello?
No, but we got what we wanted in the end. You managed to weaken him to a point where I could negotiate with him. And just with how battle worn she is, you don't know what type of negotiation took place. But part of that deal, thankfully, was to save your lives.
Thank you. Like Cedar, like the wheels seem to be turning. Gail, I'm sorry. Could you heal me up real quick, and then not get mad at what I do next?
Already on it. This entire time he's been casting Prayer of Healing, which takes about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes pass, each of you are going to get 35 points of healing.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I can't math. 35 divided by 2.
That would be
17.
Yeah.
7.
And that also nets Gale another 6 because of Blessed Healer.
And then like the second she's healed, Cedar just kind of like turns aside for a second and goes, "Okay, Uncle, I need you to work really fast. Where's the robot we were just fighting? His name is Mike. Where is he?"
He is gone, unfortunately. But he is no longer this town's problem, so...
Oh no, she's asking the eye. She's asking Argos.
Oh, Argos.
Yeah, she is
Gotcha.
instantly after getting healed, like just having Argos like do the whole health trade-off thing.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, Argos actually responds, and you feel a familiar pain that almost feels nice because you know you're on good terms again. It hurts, but it's familiar. And you see a pretty clear vision um, of Mike on board a ship. And it's just then taking off from the dock as he looks back and gets farther and farther and farther out of the vision as the wind picks up and the sails flare and the wind kicks in and just pushes the boat out of sight. He seems to be setting sail.
While she's doing that, Kittis is going to kind of like just get up, carrying her bonsai tree, and hand a notebook, the notebook that Cedar and her got from the shop, over to Leah, and then just kind of like, I'm gonna go sit.
Well, would you all like to come back to my place? I have arranged some additional rewards for you.
Can you carry me?
Of course.
Sure.
And she'll one-armed pick you up, and you actually hear her gears like whir as they're struggling a little bit. But she manages to do it, and she kind of picks you up with one hand, and
Dang.
she begins walking, leaving Mike's two arms, or what's the remains of them, kind of just in the middle of the field.
Oh yeah. So she just kind of like sits down, and now Leah has that notebook.
And does Leah
Yeah.
pick up Mike's arms? presumably. Okay.
Cedar is gonna start walking to follow Sylvia, and she's just kind of making sure that like everybody's like heading in that same direction. Just trying to make sure everybody's accounted for.
Worse for wear, but accounted for.
How far is the soul gone now? Just kind of like sitting at her tree.
You got almost nothing left.
Oh yeah.
You have almost nothing left. But she brings you in to her home, and I'll say probably about 90% of your soul juice has now been used to water the tree.
Soul juice.
It's the
Sounds like a
When I need,
like
hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow, and when I need to pick me up, I have soul juice.
soul juice.
You would pick Gwyneth Paltrow.
Of course. Sorry, I didn't realize you were such a fan of Shakespeare and Lear. And
where my boys
Iron
at?
Man. Other films are available.
Other films. Basically, you're playing against a DM who used to work adjacent to a Hollywood. That's all this is.
Ah. Cool.
Nice.
So I guess we go back to the house.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are gonna put up a fight
No.
on that.
No, not at this
We're all
point.
very tired.
We're all gonna die again.
So as you get there, you see some familiar faces as well, and they're laying out a little bit of a banquet, and they all kind of see you, and then immediately as you guys walk in the room, Sylvia places Kittis down, and then kind of just walks away and begins to kind of go into a different room off on her own, really without saying much. And our two little goblin friends walk up and they look at you and go, "No, no, no, no. This just won't do. This just won't do. What happened to you guys?"
Well, we got the absolute heck kicked out of us now. So that stupid Mike.
I can see that. I can see that. You know, that lightning is not going to be too good long term on your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
you're
through
normally
worse.
a different.
Yes, just ticking,
Mine's been through worse.
ticking time bombs, ticking time bombs. Do you think we can fix? And he kind of leans over to the female, and she nods. And they kind of unfrill like a leather roll that's all just got rings in it, with varying different stones. And they go, "Yes, yes, 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 yes. Maybe if we reach out to them, maybe they'll help, right? They seem to be interfering with this world." And so they begin to just talk to themselves and tinker and build. Um, and they create a sterling silver ring with a yellow topaz, and they hand it to Cedar and go, "Please, please, wear this, and it will save you. Free of charge, of course, free of charge, but we do accept tips."
What?
Save you from what?
Yeah, I'm just a little curious.
Well, if you'd prefer to gamble with a serial killer's lightning.
No! She puts the ring on. I do like to know what the heck he did.
Well, he injected you to essentially reset your heart, and he brought you back. I've never seen someone with just the stench of death still walking. It's so interesting. And, like, they both kind of walk up and sniff you. But as you put the ring on, you feel your heartbeat start to return to a little bit normal of a rhythm, and it feels heavy, and you feel like you can breathe for the first time as the lightning seems to be grounding out, or the static seems to be grounding out into the ring that they just gave you. And at the same time, Gale gets a blue one. Kittis will get a black one. And then Leah, they kind of look at you for a second and they can't really decide on a color.
Leah's
So,
gonna hold her hand up and go, I'm assuming this is a gift?
of course, it's a gift between friends.
I'd like to ask for something else.
And what might that be?
That timing.
Holy Moses, that was
She goes, find me a manticore.
Leah, why on earth do you want a manticore?
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
I don't need to be saved. I have a new life to end.
The fuck?
Please tell me one of the goblins.
Yes.
Yeah, like an edgelord over here.
Those are large monstrosities, often taking to the skies. I mean, we would have information that would likely lead you to a path that would
I'm not asking you
intersect.
to lead me to one, I'm asking you to lead one to me. And she's very cold and monotone with every word.
But do you not wish to stave off death?
I've
Yeah,
staved off death long enough.
Leah,
fine.
maybe we could find a manticore together. You can still get the ring. I can have my uncle look.
Yeah, need you to stay alive until I can come back.
I'm not letting you die, Leah.
There's so much happening right now.
I'm not
Let
gonna
me-
die.
Let me just ask my uncle, Leah, please. I'm asking you as a
Go.
friend.
So you wish just for a beast of burden. A dangerous one at that. But you're so resolute in conviction.
She looks at Cedar. Do it. Look. Depending on your answer, depends on my answer.
Okay.
No.
Hey,
Shush, shush.
Uncle.
Shush,
Second
shush.
shot. Wait, what?
And the goblin snaps, and just silence falls over the area. What's the purpose of the manticore?
I need mobility. I need to be able to take to the skies properly. With something that doesn't mind getting its hands dirty. So that I can more easily accomplish my goals. Get stronger. So that I can rip the head off of that metal monstrosity and then crush it beneath my newly formed hands. And as you look down at her hands, there's every single vein is red with what looks like magma.
Leah, what is happening?
And as you say that, when you look at Leah, the after death, the prismatic cheek is no longer there. Instead, it is a prismatic left eye spanning about there. And instead of the bright, like vibrant color of the cheek, it's horribly muted. Like there's still color there, but you can barely tell.
What did you do?
I came back, and I'm pissed.
Since
Join
you...
the club, of course.
I haven't seen you like this since you were excommunicated.
I didn't think I'd ever be like this again. But here we are.
Fine. I'll make you a deal. They hand over the ring. Put it on, so you don't die immediately. And I will give you something else.
What something else?
A hole you can climb into. I'm only trying to save your life for a friend. but I like the chaos. And he just kind of snickers in Goblin.
She'll put the ring on.
Beautiful. And you feel like the lightning discharge and kind of ground out into the ring, and you can breathe again, and things kind of feel a little bit lighter. 4 new lives made today, only to end again in danger. And what you see is he pulls off all 10 rings that he was wearing, and the silence spell that was just cast on Cedar actually fades the moment he takes away the ring. And you can feel the pure mana just filling the room, and it feels thick as he takes the time to put on 10 other rings, each with a different symbol. He spins them together, his hands, and
Kenneth
it
is now kind of
creates
like caught up and like is now watching the symbols this time.
it creates a magic circle, kind of like
This is
Doctor Strange, if you will, for lack of a better thing, and he'll wave
Oh,
his
yeah,
hands around,
yeah.
and blue flames surround the entire border of this portal. And he goes, "Enter a world without magic. Wrestle your beast, and I might let you back through." And you see a mountaintop in the distance as you look into this portal. And you just see manticores surrounding this mountain peak, almost like they're nesting and defending an area that they own.
I don't work
Hold on.
with might. If I'm coming back, I'm coming back. I have people I need to defend. The Manticore is worthless if I'm stuck with them.
I can guarantee you, you will not be stuck. I've been free to travel worlds. I just
Then,
like to see how things play out.
then why say might?
Because you have to entertain us. We're bored. We've come, we've made thousands of gold. This was supposed to be a land of opportunity, not a land of ease. Don't you watch?
She's not your plaything.
No, of course not.
Do not mess with her.
But she asked for a deal, and I made her a deal.
That
If you
doesn't mean she's
wrestle,
your dancing monkey.
and the goblin will hold out the hand to Leah. Should you wrestle your manticore, you and your people can come back through. I guarantee it. And he'll hold out his hand to make a deal.
If I go, it's just me. I'm not pulling them into this. They died once, they don't need to die again.
So,
It's a world without magic. What the fuck are the 3 of you gonna do?
Oh, but
She's right. Think about it. We're all magical beings. We all use magic. Leah's the only one out of us that doesn't.
she's right. She's right.
I mean, you'll have some magic with you. And he'll point to the rings.
Yes, it keeps me alive, but it doesn't help her.
I mean,
He's gonna look at Gale. 10 minutes. If I'm not home in 10 minutes, people die. Understood?
Got it.
Crystal clear.
Make it 9.
Done.
and do you step through?
She does.
Okay, that'll be a perfect time for a break.
That was so tense.
That was
Damn it.
awesome. I
Yeah.
I have to pee so bad, I'll be right back.
For her to finally die.
finally properly die.
Kid is like, why won't
I,
you
uh,
let me die? Just let me die.
I switched us back to live.
Nothing?
I switched us back to live. I need another 30 seconds. I apologize. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
worry.
But
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow, that was
Oh,
Oh
I-
my gosh.
literally, the second we jumped off break, I was like, right, where are my chocolate biscuits? I need something to de-stress.
for real.
I'm like, I seriously
Oh,
playing Rain. My nerves are kind of shot.
Same.
y'all have nerves.
Yeah.
Most
Not
people do.
more.
No,
Sorry,
still,
mine got injured through my many accidents.
but oh my gosh.
That was heck of a thing.
That was a thing. I don't like it.
No, like it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, Cedar's gonna have some words for the goblins when we start playing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing
Gel-
is Leah's choice.
Oh, for sure, but that doesn't mean Cedar's not going to be mad at the goblins.
They're still little pricks.
But Leah better
Maybe you'll come back. Hey.
No, give me certainty, you cryptic little shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am not having you make bring. I would love to have Dimron back. Don't get me wrong, Dimron's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Yeah.
like,
This would be your fourth character switch.
Oh no, I have. Trust me, I've already planned this all out in my head.
okay.
You've already planned like the next 5 character switches.
No, actually, I stopped after Leah.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
But
I'm
granted,
thinking of that meme from War of the Planet of the Apes. Oh no.
now
Oh
granted,
no.
I don't think Rain has to plan out any more characters because there's 2 characters in game that still exist.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Well, but I have very, very specific plans for Dimran. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was like, if Gale dies, Ren is coming back in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Well, he's already established in this universe.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, there's going to be a lost episode.
Afraid of.
Like,
Yeah.
so keep an eye out for the lost episode one day.
And get ready for my Alex Brightman level voice acting.
But yeah,
I'm hoping it's as good as Alex Brightman.
Alex Brightman is a treasure.
Oh,
He's a
I-
Beetlejuice.
we all almost died. We did die. It wasn't almost. We did die.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I jumped onto session.
Doku TPK'd us.
Party's first
Nope.
TPK.
I mean, technically, you and I never got to roll out our death saves,
So
so we don't know if we were stable or not. But the other
So-
2 properly died.
So I've only just seen the chat, like, because I've been so
Yep.
busy on the thing. I love that Gwyneth Paltrow ad raid sounds scarily close to a QAnon recruitment line.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it?
Wait, what ad read? Is it my lost episode ad read?
No, the when we made the Gwyneth Paltrow joke and it was like, try soul juice.
Yeah. Try soldier, you'll find out what's going on in the back of that.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the fact that my character's soul is still leaking.
And she somehow stayed up that long. Like,
I know.
Kidis is tough. She's tough the same way cockroaches are tough.
It does help that she
Not
has a meat
unkillable.
shield.
Like,
Called
she's
Leah.
like nifty. She is like nifty.
Sometimes I kill mother bugs in front of their children as a warning to others.
That is scarily good. I'd forgotten about that.
Oh, but
Yay! Pain!
Let me try again. Hey, pain!
you're sick. Stop.
Yeah. I shouldn't be encouraging you to do
No,
this.
you couldn't. She's been complaining
No.
having to drink her medicine.
It's so bad. It tastes terrible. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then
I
maybe you shouldn't put it in the micro. Oh wait a minute, we're talking about tea, are we?
Joke's on you. I don't have any more of it with me. I brought 3 packets and I already drank them.
Oh.
That sounds like poor rationing.
Get a tea afterward. I just remembered.
I'm excited.
Sorry, I
If
just
Pumpkin
Nice.
Tea
remembered.
is still open, I want to get their chestnut milk one.
Oh,
I'm so
wait,
good.
is it not gonna be open?
I think it will be. Let me
I
check.
hope so. Because I want some. It might not be because it's Sunday. Some places close early on Sundays.
Okay, we can check though.
Yeah, I think most places in the UK, aside from like co-ops, like small co-ops and Sainsbury's, close at like 4.
Yeah.
So if you were here, you would not be getting your boba.
Sorry about that. I'm like the world's worst streamer.
Downtown Greenville closes.
Well, no, you've not been cancelled yet.
That's true.
But can I get
Yeah.
some tea? I might drop you off and pick you up and just pay you back Venmo. So then we have to pay, go to parking and all that stuff to figure that out in Greenville.
Oh, that's smart.
Anyway.
You guys can get me some
Please don't
boba.
kill us again. Please.
What? I'll kill you again?
Please don't kill us. Don't do it.
Kill you
No.
again.
Do it.
That's
Do
the
it.
word. No.
Do it. It's a
I
king.
have to say when we start back at Cedar. Cedar has a thing he wants to
You're
say.
fucked up, Harry.
Oh, Rain's over here trying to split the party.
It, so thank you.
What'd you say?
Nothing. It'll be on
Don't
the
worry
rewatch.
about it.
Someone will have clipped it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyhow.
Anywho's.
So,
Okay.
You're getting cancelled.
it's not gonna be my fault. That's my one fault. We can get canceled as long as it's not my fault.
Yeah, for a change.
All right.
We should start a stream talking about cannibalism or something that one's
Right, actually.
So this will be.
Yeah.
This will.
If I had 2 nickels for every time we started a session with cannibalism,
I'd have 2 nickels.
which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
The fact that Phineas and Ferb completely changed that saying.
Yep.
But for every time was meant to be I will be rich. But they completely changed that saying for our generation.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, sorry.
An old
So,
saying?
Manticore.
Very the old-fashioned saying.
So you find yourself. Yeah. We'll I guess split party for a little bit.
Mhm.
We'll go back and forth for a
Wait.
second. Rain committing
Let's
cardinal
burn it
sin
down.
over here.
Mhm.
Not the first time this happened in stream.
Today.
First time
Um,
it's my fault though.
It is your fault. Normally it's me wandering.
Yeah.
Normally it's me wandering off.
I'm just trying to
course
find
he
a.
is.
There
You
we
all
go.
just wandered off from party.
My character got arrested.
No, but you wandered off from party multiple times.
Because she wandered off.
I got captured and I said I did this alone. Nobody's with me. And they
Yeah.
believed me.
That's because you got shot out of the sky.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, or 3, Rain.
Like how many manticores?
No. Just to pick a map. 1, 2, or 3.
3.
3. All right.
It looks so pretty.
I'm so excited.
So you.
Apparently.
All right. So you step through this portal, and it's cold. Very. You hear the sound of distant
Right.
choking.
This mountainside got more interesting.
And presumably, because of the way you're acting, I guess you're just barreling in. What's your
gonna
plan?
Just walk in and does she see Manticore straight away?
So you're climbing this mountain, and they are circling it, right, through the air.
Mhm.
Because I'm assuming you're talking about the standard D&D Manticore.
Yes.
They fly.
Mhm.
So they're watching you, kind of like a murder of crows. They are just kind of circling and watching and observing, because they haven't really seen a bipedal in a while, right? They hunt here, they eat here, and you're kind of entering their home and their nest, but they're just kind of observing. Um, and they're probably staying maybe 200-300 feet away from you at any time, but they're just kind of making their way around as you ascend to presumably where they congregate.
Hmm. She's just gonna boom her voice out and say, "Who is your pack leader? I'm not sure what you would call a group of manticores. Who leads you?"
It could be something really. We're a flock. No,
We're a
We're a
gaggle.
meander.
a gaggle.
Gaggle of manticores.
And you hear a
I'm gonna say this
response
thing, Rain.
back in common, because that's what they speak. So you come to challenge the leader. You wish to run the pack.
Not necessarily. I just come to ask. Well, I mean, that doesn't sound bad, but no, that was not my initial intention.
Then come to the mountain top and speak and display your intentions. And you just hear like an insidious laughter after.
Mm. She will she will like walk to the top and go, "All I ask is that at least one of you join me, aid me in my pursuit of one specific being."
That looks so cool.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Once that
Nice.
being is dead and gone, we can go our separate ways, or we can continue to work together. It is entirely up to y'all. Or I can make you, and you'll have no choice.
So, you wish for me to lend you my power.
Yes.
You've come to a mountain top, to the middle of nowhere, to ask for a beast's power. And he just kind of laughs and he's like, kind of talking very highly of himself.
That's exactly what I've done. And if you say no, then I'll just take it.
You seem to think you can, which is cute. But you're open to talking.
Always. Normally, I don't like to lead with force. After recent events, I no longer give a shit.
There are two women arguing over a child. The first woman exclaims, "That's my child. She's stealing my child." The second woman, holding the baby, says, "This woman's crazy. This is my child. I birthed it." They both lay claim to the child, and as you watch them, each now takes one hand of the child, and they're pulling it back and forth between the two, and the child is crying. What actions do you take?
Rain, if you don't
Uh,
check your Instagram right the heck now.
And you can aid this by insight if you wanted,
I
because
would love to.
all right, roll an insight.
24.
Okay, he's a lawful evil creature.
Mm-hmm.
He's not nice, and you get the impression that he thinks you're too good, and so he's giving you a morality test.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna sit there and she's gonna think for a minute and she's gonna go, alright, do I know anything else?
Only that, as a third party, they're leading to you to solve the problem in whatever way you see fit.
Okay. Two thoughts come to mind. One, I cut it in half, each of you get half of it, done and done. Option two, I crush its skull, nobody gets it. Fair is fair, right?
That's another
And she
way
says
to
this
say it.
completely stone faced.
Either way, child
You're
murder.
you're lawful good, right? Or what? You're some form of
Not anymore.
not. Oh,
Not
that's
with
right.
that.
Not
Oh.
anymore.
I after death, after her death and revival, I decided to change it.
Okay, what's your alignment now?
Lawful evil, actually.
Okay.
She'll
Oh.
she'll do whatever she wants within reason.
She kills babies now.
Um. Then you see the manticore staring down at the rock, and he looks back at you, and then his eyes gaze back down at the rock, and you see two halves of a small child.
Hmm.
I like the way you think. And if you break bread with me,
Oh no.
we can deal. And I will
Oh dear goodness.
accompany to you
Right.
your
Right.
revenge.
That ain't bread. That ain't bread.
And
That is a child.
his large hand grips the head. The talons curl into the flesh and almost cook the meat as he begins to just put it into his mouth. And blood, fresh blood, just dripping from the carcass as he looks to you to see what you do.
Well, now hold on. If we're gonna go this far, I want a little more.
He raises an eyebrow.
If I
Or,
do this, you don't work for me. We're not partners. And she's gonna slit her hand. You join me.
are you attempting to share the poison?
She's offering it. She's not forcing it, but yes. Or yeah, she's not forcing it. She's offering it, but yes.
Hmm. Roll a persuasion, I guess. Let's see what he do. Oh wow, that was a good roll.
Dirty 20.
Okay. A blood pact, huh?
No, no. You see, I have a bit of a poison running throughout my body, and with this poison, and she'll summon 10 rats from the bag, I can force anybody under the effect to do my bidding in any way, shape, or form I so choose. So this, now, while I have no intention of forcing you to do anything, um, with this would assure me that we work together and you don't plot my demise.
Eat the child,
I shouldn't.
and you will have a partner willing, not some unfree-willed beast.
She's gonna think for a minute. She's gonna go. And what do I get if I fight the chief?
And he flaps his wings, and about 23 other manticore land on various perches surrounding you. You get the chief. And he lets out just this hiss or howl or whatever sound that meets your ears, and every other manticore makes the same exact screeching hiss.
I want to. I want to do something. If you
Okay.
allow.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any sharp rocks around?
I mean, you can probably find rocks around you, yeah.
Like specifically a sharp rock?
Sure. Like
She
something to cut
she
with.
yeah, she's gonna find a rock. She's gonna jam it into her thigh. She's gonna go, I want the chief.
Okay. Roll an Arcana.
Okay. 12.
Something magical is going on with what's left of the corpse, but you
Okay.
can't quite tell what it is.
She's gonna pop her free use of detect magic.
Let me see what it does.
While you do that, I'm gonna step away for just a moment.
It's so tense.
It is very tense.
Hmm. So that rain, huh? Also, I love how there's this moment going on. You guys being really serious, it's really grounded and everything. So I'm not just laughing about how Leah's becoming like Shia LaBeouf.
Guilty as charged.
Oh. I'm just like sitting.
Here we go.
Oh,
All right.
And they're back. Rain, the baby eater.
Yep.
There is something very magic about this corpse.
Okay.
And it is not malicious. It's so you can tell it's illusion magic.
Okay.
With detect magic. So the corpse is magic. All the manticores are magic. The baby specifically is where the detect magic is kind of focusing because it's closest to you, and it's illusion. There's also another layer of magic behind it,
Okay.
and it doesn't necessarily have a school, but it feels very druidic.
So then she's gonna walk up. She's gonna bite a chunk out of it. She swallows and goes, I still want to fight the chief.
Yeah.
So as you take a bite out of it and you set it down, it turns into a piece of paper. A contract. And it registers your saliva when you bite it. And you can see out of the other side another bite of manticore teeth. One year, I am yours. Take me where you
Unless I
wish. And if you win, do you want to extend the duration of our contract?
Oh no, if I beat the chief, I'm just The 23 of you are mine, right?
If you best me, the contract is signed, and we will come willing.
Okay.
So he bows his head and sucker punches the shit out of you.
Okay.
The natural 20.
Love it.
Um, Not that
Oh.
these things aren't particularly strong, though.
Right.
um,
No, they're only massive creatures.
They're
um,
large, but
yeah,
yeah.
they're super large. 5 plus to hit. Oh my god, 1d8 plus 3. I haven't. Fucking thing is this most garbage.
And he just hits harder than Gale.
Uh, yeah,
And yes, that was
so
an insult.
with a whopping 6 damage. And then I guess we'll roll for initiative.
Mhm.
How much life did you actually recover? You got like 30 from.
Technically, I got a long rest because you said we were out for a day.
True. Well, you were unconscious for a day. You recovered at 1 life, but I think Gale healed everybody for 30 at least.
Alright, well then I would be at 56.
35.
56. Perfect.
So now I'm at 50.
Okay. So yeah. So you take 6 damage, and then we'll roll for initiative. I got a
22.
11. um. So we're good there.
Mhm.
You ever get a mystery package from Amazon? And it's your turn then.
Okay. So how many of my spell slots do I have? Just what I had at the end of the last fight?
Yeah, there's been no official rest.
Um, then with that in mind, she is going to kind of roll her shoulder, start swinging her warhammer, and in the same vein as he did, actually, you know what she's gonna do first? As she's like charging up, he's just gonna see as parts of her start slowly disappearing, and then the entirety of her is just gone as she uses hidden step to become invisible. Um, and then she's still standing there, winding up, just walking closer, and uppercuts him with the warhammer, uh, at full strength with everything she has left.
Okay.
Uh, all of this meant to be non-lethal, meant to just like if it were a one-shot kill, it would knock him unconscious, not kill him,
Gotcha.
kind of thing.
Roll your attack.
That is a 21.
Totally hits. Solid 14 armor class.
Oh.
Wow.
Yep. Like I said, I planned this.
How much damage?
Yeah. 34.
Okay. That's over half his life. So good job.
Yep.
What?
Dang.
It's a 34. So he's solid 30 hit points left.
And she's gonna go, but before she goes in for a second swing, as she reappears, she's gonna look him dead in the eyes and go, "Would you like to continue?"
And he just kind of smiles.
And she will hit him over the side of the head to like kind of dislocate his jaw because of the smile.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit.
So that will.
So very low on my end, but it's still enough.
Yeah.
Although that's low on your end.
I mean, it is. That's literally a 4. I rolled a fucking 4.
Can we kick Rain from the party for being so please?
No!
Jesus Christ.
Which is why I gave you guys a challenge rating 20 today instead of a 16, by the way.
Yeah, I
God
know.
Fucking damn it, Rain.
It's your fault. No,
I
How, mu-
regret nothing.
how much damage?
we know.
You
39.
should.
Okay. So you reduce him down to 1 life. And he'll just kind of continue to just smile, his jaw open wide. It kind of like he does this, and you hear it kind of crack back into place.
Does he have any open wounds?
This is all blunt, right?
Yeah.
Nothing specifically, no.
Okay. Then, because I like I said, I planned for this.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to walk up to him, grip him by the throat with her right hand, lift him up, and in her grasp, she's going to pump, using her second to last spell slot. She's going to cure wounds him for 8 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And then with her left hand, she rips the stone from her thigh and shoves it into his side to inject the poison.
Alright, I'm going to give you one chance to do one thing because I know you're focused on the poison. Because I know you want a choiceless relationship. But manticores are very specific in the way they do things because they are magical creatures. I want you to roll an insight before you make your final decision.
Okay. That's a 17.
Okay. So they specifically serve wicked masters.
Yep.
And by taking the leader in servitude, you would get the pack.
Mm-hmm.
If you did it through poison and you didn't sign the contract or go with the... If you didn't leave them free will, you would probably just get him.
Okay.
Because they would disperse because they would view it as a weak master as opposed to wicked.
Okay.
Because they're prideful, if that makes sense. So
yeah, well,
that's
she
all.
still does everything she just did, but she stops short right before stabbing him. And goes,
That was a cry of pain.
yeah, I was gonna say, right as she stops it short, she looks him dead in the eyes and goes, just as easily as I can take you down and I can heal you, I can also force you and all your friends under my control. Now I know how you work. That's why I wanted to come here. And if that doesn't prove that I'm worthy, that I have the strength to take what I want, I don't know what else does.
Of that I have no doubt. But you will find you will not need poison. You will not need underhanded tricks. We will serve you as a pack for as long as you need. Just stay true to who I see in front of me now. And I'll even do it without a contract.
I can promise that for a while. Once a specific being is dead, things may waver, but until then I have no intention of changing.
Then the piece of paper kind of dispels. That was just floating over the stone in a distance. Hop on. Then we will meet your revenge.
He gets on his back and goes, actually, I have a need for one of you specifically.
And one of them steps forward without even a hesitation.
Question: with her prismatic eye, can she like kind of project simple thoughts outward?
Um, no familiar contract. So, I mean, but yeah, you probably could still get your intention across with a projection.
Well, so she projects a vision of Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Don't engage, but I want you to find him. I want you to watch him. And I want you to report back every little fucking move he makes.
Interestingly enough, the portal opens essentially at the mountaintop.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize the goblin was a dick because he could have just dropped you there in the first place and not made you climb a
Yep.
mountain for half a day. But all 23 manticores take turns zippering, weaving into a straight line through this portal. And coming out the other side, you see Cedar, Kittis, and
In the
Gale
house.
in the house. These manticores flying out of the portal through this building, out an open window, and just completely just feathers everywhere, tail spikes getting stuck in walls as these
Technically, they actually don't
large
have feathers, they have leathery wings.
weathery wings. Okay. Um, yeah, I guess that's true. And
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
but yeah, so these tail spikes go. Mats of fur would be like kind of getting everywhere as they get cut going through this glass, and just basically 23 extra large manticores, monstrosity level monsters, just flying through and past you, breaking everything up in the rooms, the windows, the walls, and they all kind of just make it out. And then finally emerges Leah riding on the largest manticore of the group, and the portal closing behind her.
As she emerges, Gale's instantly just there, like. Gale just responds with, "Listen, Al Gaib!" She rides the grandfather manticore.
That's a
She
lot
just
of manticores.
the first thing she
Doesn't
does, she
really,
looks
doesn't
at the
really.
goblins and goes, "Make me climb another goddamn mountain, I swear."
And he giggles and opens another portal, and you just see a mountain. Well, I got you what you wish. I take it you're going to finish the job this time?
Not yet. With time.
Fair enough. Well, you got what you wanted. My master got what she wanted. Where do we go from here?
We take care of the rest of our business. You do whatever the fuck you were doing before we died.
Before you leave, could I have a word with you privately?
Sure,
I'd like to
sure.
speak to your manager.
I'd like to speak to your manager. And yeah, he kind of nods. And
When they're kind of off to the side, she gets like so that she can be like direct eye contact with him, and goes, "If you ever pull something like that again and treat any of us like your toys, there is not a single realm that I cannot find you in. Okay?" And as she says this, like she intentionally like lights up the purple eye, kind of like driving the point home, like, I can find you. Magic or no magic in that realm, I will find a way. Okay? Okay. And then she kind of straightens up and walks right back to the group like nothing happened.
Okay. So while you're in earshot, something will probably happen. Let me just give 1 second to figure out what it is.
Oh,
In the meantime, Kittis will kind of stand, like, groggily, like, stand up, like, holding her bonsai tree. And she's like, Leah, I need a place to rest.
We're in a house. Go to bed.
Yeah.
I need help.
I'll help her. I got it.
No, you're already.
Wait,
It's
am
while
I-
you were
Oh,
gone.
this is while I'm gone. Okay, never mind. My bad.
Yeah.
But this is when I got back. My bad.
No. I need help.
Yeah, let me
How?
help you.
So, I need a wisdom saving throw from Cedar.
Okay, well, let me pull up. Okay.
Oh no.
Wisdom saving throw, that would be 8.
8?
Wait,
Awesome.
no, because wisdom
Saving.
Wait, 6. Oh, okay, saving throw. You're so right. 6, so that would be an 8, which is not going to help.
No.
But
No, not at all. Because as you walk away, you hear, I wish, and then the cracking of one of the rings on his pinky fingers. For you to forget all your animosity towards me and my kind.
Which means that you forget the original goblins.
Well, you don't forget them. You just forget that you hate them.
Yep.
dang
Yeah.
it. I can roll with that.
As
Would anybody see him do this? Is he trying to hide it?
so what he did was
Make my day.
cast a variation of dominate monster. And he used a wish spell to do it. And so there's a cost to the goblin's magic, which makes it a whole lot stronger. So it doesn't last an hour; it lasts a year.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
so,
would we-
Christian will wake up and be like, those flipping animals. Wake up at 3 a.m.
so
Would anybody see this potentially? Could we
you heard it.
roll to see?
You heard him say these words.
Right, send him up.
But there would be no spell or anything. You just hear him say, I wish for you to forget all animosity towards goblins and my kind, essentially, for me and my kind, that you meet, indicating any of the goblins that come from the other world is the intent behind it. And you see a cedar who is very smug and angry towards the goblins, being like, oh, just threatening them, turn around and go, fine. And then
But Gale doesn't have the effect on him.
No.
he does not. No. This
No?
was focused
Okay,
on
he's-
Cedar.
He's gonna see this, just walk on over to him and go, hey, grab him up by the scruff neck and go, what the fuck was that? What the fuck did you just do?
That's a good question. Hold on 1 second.
He's not playing around, and he's just seen that goblin do something to Cedar.
Roll a wisdom save.
Technically, would this be with advantage
Okay.
because he is under the bonding poison?
Wait, why wasn't mine under advantage then?
Because you don't have the bonding poison.
I thought Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that.
Um,
All the parts.
not this particular thing, no.
Okay.
That's fine. 24.
Not bad. You see one ring crack and fall to the floor. And the goblin looked kind of disappointed. He goes, I did nothing to your friend except for spend a fair chunk of my time on her, just as I tried to do to you. And if you don't put me down, I will try again. And again.
Wait, you guys sacrifice time?
It's not my time.
Whose?
Who knows? It's my little secret. Now put me down.
Gal's gonna slam them against the wall again and say, I will release you. But you mess with me and one of them ever again. You play with our minds, or you try and fuck with us again, you will find out very, very quickly that I know how to hurt people. You do not want to cross me, and you will! Have you got that?
Dang.
And he just drops them to the floor.
Matter of pride. You hear both husband and wife goblins now say in unison, I really wish you'd calm down. And 2 more rings break, and I need 2 more wisdom saves from you.
From me.
Yep.
Okay. Natural 20. And that's going to be a 19.
Okay. Interesting.
With the nat
Interesting.
20, that would be 27.
No, you're good. And they just kind of look irritated at this point.
Hey, Gale with the will of steel.
Right? And go, fine. Look, maybe we got off on the wrong foot here. You're quite upset. I did really nothing to your friend aside from calm her down. I was really only trying to de-escalate the situation, much like what I was trying to do with you as well.
You can de-escalate without playing with people's minds. I'd have thought you'd have known that by now.
Yes, but where's the fun in that?
Are we just toys to you?
Of course not.
Is that it?
Your customers. I saved your life, mind you.
Yes, and you treated my sister like a dancing monkey. You toyed with her brains, and you tried to do the same with me. Treat the people you come across with respect, or I will find you.
And both the goblins kind of bow their head and go, fair enough. I think we know when we're unwelcome. Please give Sylvia our regards. And they will attempt to leave if you let them.
Bye, Goblin. Thank you for fixing my body.
Of course. You're still needed in this world, according to some.
Oh. Who says that?
The people looking out for you. The people who paid for your life. Who convinced us to convince Sylvia, to convince Mike to save your life. The ones that are not native to this world, much like us. But we're only here for the money. And would you like one more thing? And he kind of leans over to whisper in Kiddis's ear. Is that a no or a yes? No. Did we lose him? Oh, we lost him. Or did we lose me?
Oh no!
No, we lost them, yeah.
Oh.
Shit. Hang on, let me message.
Well, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
How the hell did I manage that?
You just literally resisted 3 wishes.
I got so lucky on
hilarious.
those rolls. But wisdom, I have +7 to my saving throws. because I'm proficient with them.
Yeah, but 3 shots though. It was nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in 2 seconds. My mom accidentally unplugged our internet. So we got down.
Fair enough.
Hold it like that. Will that work technically?
Huh? With my phone, it's gonna come back up eventually.
Oh, true. Oh,
So I think we've learned something.
Oh
When
man.
Gale gets pissed, the dice like you.
The dice like you. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need him to be more pissed just in general because holy fucking shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Wow.
It's good so far. I like it.
And
That was
that
clean.
wasn't just pissed. That was pure. If he was a barbarian, he'd be raging at that moment in time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were 1,000% going to rewrite your memory. Like,
Yeah.
had you failed those saves, you would have only had memories of how much you liked them and the great times you've spent together.
I was full on expecting to fail at least one or two of those rolls, and just to have that happen. But holy fucking shit!
Yeah. No, what's crazy is you also had them kind of tilt their hat. Like, that was dope. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, they don't. I mean, I've played the goblins pretty close to home so far, so it was fun to see them pushed.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
Well, and also, with everything that Cedar's been through as well, like she doesn't like being manipulated or anybody messing with her emotions or putting her to sleep or anything like that. So the second that happened, he was like, no.
You
Also,
called her your sister.
Question. Did you mean did you say sister thinking of Leah? Thinking of
Yeah.
Cedar?
Thinking of Leah, because
Okay.
she's like his big adopted sister.
Yeah, but we were talking about Cedar, so I'm confused.
So he doesn't see Cedar as a sister.
Right.
Leah is his sister.
Yeah.
Can we put it back? Can we set it up here so that the camera?
Yeah, I'm gonna set it up. I just needed to get my charging. We're gonna be utilizing my phone
Sweet.
for a little
To
bit.
survive the technical difficulty. I think we can turn it on its side.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
We need the camera.
Yeah, I know.
There we go.
You can do it.
Oh.
Oh, it's switched.
Give me 2 seconds.
There we go. And we're back.
Hey.
I don't know how the fix is with the camera in the OBS, but
It's already fixed. You're fine.
Oh yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
sweet.
Yep.
We're back. So sorry about that. We
so
had
sorry.
technical difficulties.
Hey, they happen.
Yeah. It's so is life with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Amen.
Yeah. Happens a lot with me.
There's yelling intenseness, and the goblins left the building.
Well, no,
Are
Kid is-
currently leaving.
Kid just
Yep.
asked who says that.
Ah, true.
And they basically said the people you asked who, and they said the people who convinced them to convince Sylvia to convince Mike to spare you because you still have a job left to do. And so what they implied that there is a lot of people pulling the strings, and the reason why they spent so much on trying to fuck with you, or fuck with Gale to try to de-escalate, was because they probably just made a lot of money from this deal to save you. So they definitely didn't mind. But they also said they had one more bit of advice for Kiddos.
Okay. And Kiddos kind of just leans in, kind of stumbling because she's tired.
I swear to God, if they start again, I am going to get my mace out.
When you're reborn, don't see yourself as how you are now. See yourself how you want to be. And he kind of bows and walks backwards and then walks out with his companion in tow. So, half the house is broken by large manticores. Sylvia is off dancing in her ballroom with her new dexterity. Leah now has
Sylvia's having a good time.
giant manticore companions. and brand new bracers that looked semi-robotic and out of place, but still give her very large boons.
Mhm.
Because I'm assuming you would put them on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I figure it goes without saying. So, yes.
Yeah, no,
So,
that's where like the magma on her arms comes from.
gotcha.
She's already
Perfect.
connected them.
Yeah. Um,
Nice.
and now you guys are exhausted. The sun is kind of setting. The the night is kind of coming to a still point, and the food that they brought you, the goblins brought you, is starting to get cold. And they were only trying to bring you a meal.
Kittis,
And
just
fuck with our minds.
any of the food that's not going to currently be eaten into her bag, because she's just like multiple manticores, multiple manticores fed. Just like
I gotta feed the giant kitties.
that's like literally like, cause she's like, you can tell she's like so out of it. Like she's not fully thinking through that that's Leah's job. She's just like, big cats need food.
Big cat. Question: does Cedar remember threatening the goblins?
Yes, what you don't remember is why you felt the need to.
Okay. So she's
Like,
just very confused by what happened directly.
yeah, the thing about it is you feel like you like them, and that's it. Your alignment towards them is not malicious, is not angry. It feels fine. Like you just like, oh, goblins, they helped us out. They obviously gave us these special rings to try to, make sure that there's no leftover issues with our hearts. You got these puncture wounds on your chest, and all of a sudden, Gale's over there yelling at.
Gale's threatening them.
If anything, you're actually upset with Gale. Um,
Oh no.
because
No.
What was that?
yeah,
What happened? What was all that?
You don't remember, but they just
I
manipulated
mean-
your mind.
What?
They made it so that you forgot any animosity toward.
Oh. Okay. Don't love that. Okay. Okay. So then I guess thank you for yelling at them. Titus, what are you doing?
Kittis has gone over to a corner and she just like has her necklace in the bonsai tree pot and she's just now meditating.
trying to take a long rest.
Yeah, she's trying to take a long rest and she's also trying to like at the same time she's trying to figure out on like reflecting on what they said and just like trying to think of what she would want to be.
We should all go to sleep. It's been a really long day.
Yeah.
Leah, are
Feels more.
you okay? That's a lot of manticores, so I'm assuming you're okay, but I figure I should ask anyway.
I got punched in the face. It hurt like a paper cut, and then I beat the shit out of the chief.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, you don't have to be a dick about it.
Am I wrong?
You hear the Manticore's voice. You're not wrong. I've only clawed my way to the top of existence on that mountaintop for 20 years, only to have you come dump on people's parades. But whatever.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a real manticore. Not gonna
23
eat
of
me,
them.
right, Leah? You're not gonna let it eat me, right?
Ooh, can I? And he looks down at Leah. I mean, I like bird. Bird's yummy.
No.
Don't.
No, I'm not.
Do you think she tastes like chicken?
Don't.
You know, I've heard that before.
Relax.
I hate that that's not the first time I've been asked this question. But you know what?
But she
Mr.
goes,
Manticore, it makes more sense
no.
coming from you.
The sentient owls get to live.
I figured. I was mostly teasing. And he basically will kind of set Leah down, and then just he'll be kind of interestingly enough, he always walks or flies or stays behind your back left.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter where you go, he will be there, and he will follow you, and you'll be so accustomed to him that you'll actually forget he's there sometimes because he'll just be that quiet and precise with the way he steps, which is weird for such a large creature.
Um, but she's gonna look at the other three and go, I don't know about y'all, but quite frankly, I feel like sleeping in my own bed. She walks just out the doorway, hucks something in the air, goes, Valk, and the airship unfolds.
Yeah, I'd say
Uh,
we sleep on the airship. Sylvia's been
Agreed.
really good as a hostess, but I don't know. I want to be out of here.
Kittis is already
Hmm.
meditating, so she's not part of this combo.
Do you think we can like lift her?
Yep.
Leah just goes and like picks her up by like the collar.
Kittis just like stays in meditative state, but like keeps holding her plant.
Yep.
The same pose. Love it.
And you all return to the airship.
Gale won't actually go to bed. He will sort of fly up and sort of sit in the crow's nest and maybe sleep there for the night.
Sounds good. I'm trying to remember where we put that
Kittis sleeps
picture.
wherever Leah puts her, I guess.
He just puts her in what she designated as Kittis' room.
I feel like at first Cedar starts walking towards her own bedroom, but then she kind of grabs her bedroll that she uses during traveling and comes into the same room as Kittis, and sleeps there because she doesn't want to leave Kittis unaccompanied.
Mm-hmm.
She's really worried.
Where did we put your ship?
I don't know. Maybe it was one of the things that got lost.
No.
But so when Leah notices Gale go to the crow's nest, she's gonna have the chief fly her up there, sit on the ledge, and go, I'm gonna keep this brief. I won't take up your time. I'm guessing you probably want to be alone. But we're both very clearly fucked up now. We've changed more than we should have in the last 24 hours. I say we get this shit out of our system. We go fuck up the people that deserve to be fucked up. We protect those two and each other. And then, at least for me, once that mechanical fuckhead is dead, I'm gonna start working on myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny. If you'd asked me that while I was at the monastery, I would have said no. I would have said don't seek revenge. I don't know, I've changed since then.
Change is
I mean,
natural.
yeah, but I just threatened those two goblins, Leah.
And
I nearly died. And he wasn't there.
Of course he wasn't. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to make it worse. But of course he wasn't. He never was. He showed up to prove his existence, show you what you're missing, and when he didn't like what he saw, he fucked off. It's why I'm your sister, and he's just some shitbag. Because I didn't fuck off.
I don't know why I thought maybe he'd be there, but I guess he's just the guy who came along, met my mum that time, and that was it. You know,
Pretty much.
God's forbid that he should want anything to do with his son. You know, other kids get to meet their parents. Other kids get to know them. Yeah, well,
You know, for whatever it's worth, you might have a god that wants nothing to do with you, but for at least a brief moment, you had a tribe of giants that considered you family.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that about you guys. And the monks as well. Of course, I appreciate them, and Aerith as I don't know what he'd only say if he saw me now. He'd probably say something along the lines of, Gale, you know better than this. You know, not to seek revenge or half of this, but I say screw it.
You
You know,
know,
I've tried to be nice in this world. I've tried being good, and that doesn't get you anywhere.
that's not
Sure, it helps out.
inherently true.
Really? Because since I left, I've been stabbed, I've lost limbs, I've been electrocuted, I've nearly died, I've
Oh
actually
no.
died,
Oh no, I'm
I've
not
had
saying that it
these
fixes
growing out of my
everything.
back.
For starters, those are badass. Yeah, the rest is
Yeah, but
shit.
they
But
hurt so much when they were coming through.
yeah, no shit. That's usually how it works. But that's life. Life fucking hurts. Life fucking sucks. Um, but look, what I'm saying, I'm not saying be nice 24/7. Being nice is not foolproof. It never works 100% of the time. And right now, I know at this moment in time, I do not follow this philosophy, but I did 5 minutes before I died, at least. Um, Sometimes you can de-escalate. You don't always need to choose violence, but that does not mean that violence is never the answer. So I'm not
I've
saying
always.
be nice, be gullible, be trusting to everyone and everything. But I'm also not saying don't be cynical, don't become cold and hard and unfeeling to everything. Find a happy medium.
To be honest, I'm terrified. Cedar told me when she ran into this this other guy, this other version of me, that apparently he said there was a part of me, part of him in me, just waiting to be unlocked. I don't want to be that guy. And I know that you two don't get along. I know that, and I know you're both trying, but you both mean the world to me. You because you're my big sister. You know, you would literally fight off a mountain just to protect me.
I mean,
And
I did try to murder a serial killer to protect you, so.
exactly, you, yeah, a serial killer that could summon the fucking weather. Like, what was up with that? We'll get to another time, but you
Yeah.
know,
No, I plan
you
on
do that.
I plan on turning his metallic skull into a helmet trophy.
Hmm.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But she's helped me through so much.
Oh, I know.
I, I know you don't always see eye to eye.
Yeah, no
I know
shit.
you have your little nicknames. Yeah, because she's short. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but she really does mean the world to me.
I know, and I know you didn't hear this, but do you know why I'm so hard on her?
No, why?
Emotionally, she's pretty damn strong. She can handle a lot. Physically, she's lacking. I'm hard on her. I give her shit 24/7 because I see potential. Because I see that what happened yesterday doesn't necessarily have to happen again. If she can get stronger, she doesn't have to be weak physically. She doesn't have to, how do I put this? While depending on others is good, it's not always what you want to do. From talking with her, and as you've now experienced, you cannot always trust other people. The only person you can truly 100% trust is yourself. Because in a world like this, in a world of magic, not even we can trust each other 100%. Because as we saw with those goblins, someone could snap their fingers and suddenly we hate each other. So I'm hard on her because I'm trying to get her to trust herself first. Because she needs to be stronger so that she can survive, and I want her to survive now because not only is she useful, she is a decent person. That's the nicest you're gonna get out of me for a long time. But also because she clearly means a shit ton to you. And I can see, plain as day, that if she dies, so does a part of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I already failed once. I'm not letting any part of you die again.
That wasn't your fault.
I know. But it's still not happening again.
I could have been so much better out there. I could have.
We all could have. I literally spent 7 years alone and with the Fae training to get stronger so that the day I saw you again, I would never have to leave you and you would never have to leave me because nothing could fucking touch us. All of us could have done better. None of us were good enough. But that can change.
Yeah. Let's hope so. Because right now that seems to be a running theme.
But hey, on the bright side, we have an airship and we have an army of 23 manticores. If something fucks with us, it has a death wish.
And the rats. Don't forget the rats.
They're just kind of good for the poison. They're not very intimidating, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah, but they don't have aerial bombardment tail spikes.
Yeah.
What if, and this could be a really stupid plan,
Hmm.
what if you had the rats riding the manticores
Hmm.
and they drop down to spread their poison over a large area?
I actually had a thought for that. See, what I was thinking, this is really fucked up, which is why I'm having the thought now. That, but we could turn the poison into an aerial contagion. I detonate the rats on contact. They blow up into a pool of blood mist.
Let me know when to build the mechanic. See, I've already given you guys steam bombs. All you gotta do is aerosolize the blood a little bit, put it inside the steam bomb, and there you go.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Your lemons. You say, I don't want your dang lemons. And you throw them back at life. I'm gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
I want to speak to Life's manager.
Anyways, enough of my batshit ideas. I'm a little bit too much of in a murder mood right now, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, sleep off the murder. And, I'm tired myself. So, I might step here for a little while. I don't know just yet. But thank you.
Of course.
You hear the manticore kind of floating behind you in the air and goes, "Can I have one of your rats as a sacrifice, master?"
Oh my gosh.
And she will because the airship is like just barely hovering above the ground right now.
Mhm.
She will basically toss him a rat. Um, and then send like 20 of them to run around the town and infect more rats.
Okay.
I wondered where that was going then.
Um, roll a d20 for me. Just face die.
12.
Okay. Add 120 rats to your
Hell yeah.
to your pile.
Nice.
Minus the
army
one.
grows.
No, 119, yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to work on a surprise.
Okay.
The rat or the manticore?
I thought my wife was going to sign me "I
Yes.
love you" as she walked by, and instead she told me to fuck off in sign language and took off. So
Love it.
I was like, "I love you," and she's like, "Er," and I'm like, "Okay then." Anyways, so yes, so that'll cut to Cedar and what's left of Kittis.
Yeah, this is literally just meditating and just letting the rest of her soul drip out.
I think Cedar's kind of sitting there thinking for a bit. She's like, I know you can't really hear me right now, but we're gonna figure this out, okay? And then I think for the rest of the time before she goes to sleep, she's going to be kind of working on one of the spells. The Firebird one, I think. Doku, just so you know which one.
Okay.
Because she doesn't really like that she takes so much damage on the battlefield. Abjuration is definitely not her best school of magic, so she has a different idea for how this spell could go. And that's all the details I'm saying right now because she's just working on it for a bit.
It's a good thing I'm not actually flying at this point. Because you do not have the best track record with doing magic spell work on a
Yeah.
ship.
Well, and like traveling.
Yeah, right now she's
Yeah.
really doing like the writing aspect. She's not doing any like testing or like charging any magic into it. She's kind of like in the writing and like diagramming, like, okay, what do I want this to do? What will it involve? Like that kind of stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
The non-explodey part of spell creation.
Beautiful. And you're just gonna be so you're just working on that then.
Yeah, and then until she goes to sleep.
Okay. So you work on that throughout the night. You hear Leah return to the ship. Gale just kind of you can kind of feel his presence on the top of the mast. You know, for the first time in a little bit, you can actually rest. And after you're done with your spells, you just kind of peek in on Kittis, and she's there meditating, kind of hunched into just this ball around this tree, clutching it for what looks like dear life, or what's rest of it, really. And when you open your eyes in the morning, Kittis is gone.
Gale, Leah,
What?
guys, get here now.
What's happened?
Kittis, where are you? This is not
No,
funny.
I think she's still there, unless my body's gone.
Your body is 100% gone.
Oh, my body's 100% gone. I'm gone.
You are.
Where's Kittis?
She was right here when I went to sleep, and then the tree's there, but she's not there. And ever since that tree showed up, it has not left her. So
I'm gonna try something, Doku.
Mm-hmm.
And technically this would only work because of Leah because Leah was the one that rejoined Kittis's soul with her body in a sense. I'm going to cast Locate Object on Kittis's soul.
Yeah, I told you I'm in it.
Does that count as objectification?
Yeah. The direction of Kittis' soul is in the tree. So much like so when you actually cast that locate object and you're like, where's this girl's soul at? Like, what's going on? Right? Her body seemingly gone, absorbed into the soil of the bonsai. The tree has a large gem that is essentially touching the one branch of the bonsai tree, the main trunk, and connects it to the dirt on the ground, and it's just this bright pink gem. Right next to it, there is a small purple gem on the tree, and when you cast Locate Object and you say Kittis' soul, your eyes fixate directly onto the gem in the tree. And you know this dream tree, much like the birth of Philo, is housing Kittis.
Leah's just gonna, like, again, still kind of monotone, gonna say, she's fine. She's right there. Body's gone, soul is fine.
Okay, but how do we fix this? She's in a gem.
I don't know.
It's like
Maybe
Philo.
it'll rematerialize.
I mean, she did something with it when it was with Philo. When the whole thing happened with Philo, I don't know, she did something to the gem and wait a minute. Didn't she give you a notebook, Leah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe she wrote something about that in there. Do you still have it?
She'll pull out the notebook and she'll thumb through it, and like read it in her head and look for anything um about this topic specifically.
On the very first page, it is the full recount of what happened and how she got her soul Philo back from the soul tree, from the dream
And
tree.
she just parrots that off.
Okay. Then remind me of the steps.
So basically, she reached out to the gem, opened her mind up, went into the gem, proceeded to split her soul in half and share half her soul with the gem. And then her and Philo pop back out.
Oh dear. So potentially one of us has to split our souls with Kittis.
Nope.
Understandable. Frick. I'll do it. I'm her mother, I guess.
Can we split the splitting?
I really don't know, but then I remember when Philo came back, she couldn't be outside of a 60-foot radius.
30-foot.
30-foot radius.
No, on it, just like on it.
Yeah, the 30-foot radius with Philo. So I don't know if that's a good idea for everybody to have only a 30-foot radius from each other.
Yeah, that is a terrible idea. That is how you die again.
Yeah.
Right.
Heck. I'll do it. I guess I'm gonna work on this. And she takes her pseudo dragon out of the satchel. I don't know if having you in proximity is somehow gonna mess with it. So, Gail, hold my mother.
Okay, sure.
Sorry,
And
I don't want to split my soul among too many things.
No,
she goes,
that makes sense.
speaking of, and I was gonna ask for it anyways, can I see that sentient book?
Yeah. And she hands a sentient book. All right. I take the pink gem and the purple gem. I don't know if they're still connected. I'm just gonna try and get both at once. I'm hoping this purple one is maybe Philo. I mean, Philo is purple. Kittis like pink, so I mean, this is horrible reasoning.
All right.
Look,
So
look,
you
ain't gonna
took
lie.
them both in hand, and you are just kind of. I mean, you're role playing this perfectly. The feeling that you get here. So I need you to roll a perception check with disadvantage because you're not focused on anything but them, and then I need you to roll an Arcana.
Okay, perception first. Oh, that's not good.
Oh
Oh,
no.
you're not gonna be any lower
Oh
than that.
no.
I don't even need to re-roll. That was a 1 on my perception, so let's see what that adds up to.
Is that a nat one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so for a 4,
And then Arcana.
I am confusion. Arcana should be better. Okay, that's promising.
Should be.
Dirty 20.
All right. So you are
Do magic, but my observation skills are crap right now.
you are focused solely on the saving of your daughter. Pretty clearly, you want Kittis back. You know that you have to go into the gem, and as you begin to focus on the gems in the tree and you begin speaking to it and channeling magic into it and feeling, you fail to notice that in the tree, touching the gem and into the dirt, seems to just be spiderwebs.
Oh, no, 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 no,
Oh
no,
no.
no.
You
No.
lock
Period,
minds with the gem, and you begin to breach the threshold of the gem magically, essentially, where you're diving into the soul of Kittis. And it resonates with you and feels really magic, but as you go deeper, you hit a layer and you get stuck and you bounce back and forth like you're caught in a web.
Ugh. Ew, this is gross.
And a giant spider begins to descend down the
Ugh.
web,
So you're literally gagged.
and you can't move. But you notice a human torso and head kind of sticking out of the body of the spider. And it looks at you. And you just get this reflection like, what is it that you want? It's asking.
Lolth, I presume? Is that who you are?
You just feel uneasy. And you don't really get a response. But it looks down, and innately, passively, you look down too. And you see what looks to be the heart of the gem.
I want to bring my kid back.
The human torso leans forward to you, and you notice that it's in the shape of a woman, just kind of wrapped in bandages, but it has no head. And as it looks at you,
How is it looking at me if it doesn't have a head?
it's kind of just leaned over you, and you're in a completely dark room, only really caught on this spider web. Your face fills up where the head was on the torso,
Hate that!
and it is now a spider, the human torso, with an image of your head shaped at the top of it. The spider then
Why?
cuts a circle around the web. You fall down what feels like thousands of feet until you crash into what feels like water, and you're wet and you're like swimming up and you're choking. And you see Kittis playing with Philo. But what does Kittis look like?
She has a lot shorter hair, and she still has her tattoos. But instead, there's no scar on her back from the her spine getting ripped out,
Oh.
and she is in kind of like this like pink pantsuit with like black like accents. Her skull necklace, and then a shorter necklace with a gem, and then a little green gem for like earring. And she is in a lot more comfortable shoes than she was prior.
She's just been in stilettos this entire time.
Not quite stilettos,
No, I'm
but not
kidding.
exactly the comfiest of shoes.
So it's stilettos. Good luck running in those things. Oh my goodness.
Cedar just, I mean,
I have
Cedar just
tried.
had this-
And they're like ink black boots.
Ooh. Hey, kiddies.
Huh?
Me. Ugh, I'm like getting out of the water, like shaking my wings off. Ugh. I came to get you, and Philo, I guess. It's good to see you, little buddy.
I finally found him. Is Kidis aware of Lolth?
It's a way of lol.
So, what I want you guys to do is both of you roll kind of a perception, because now that Cedar's here, you actually feel like
How did I roll two ones in a row for perception?
you actually feel like something is anchoring you for once, and you feel kind of awake and alert.
15.
Okay. What you notice in your immediate surroundings is that the entire outside of the gem, so you're basically imagine that you're inside of the crystal, essentially, but instead of the gem walls being pink and translucent like they were when you did this with Philo, only purple, it's pitch black all around you. The sky is black, the walls are black as far as the eye can see. But what you're on right now is this beautiful white sandy beach with a tide and the waves and the salt air just kind of brushing against you. And as you look around, you see remnants of hag deals, of trauma, of garbage, of scar tissue, of just black feathers, and just everything that seems to have held on to you or laid claim to you in any way. And you just look at yourself and feel different and pure. And then you look to the side and you see a door. And you know that's the exit. You feel compelled only to reach out to Cedar's hand and leave.
Philo comes with, right?
He's sitting on your shoulder, smiling at you, playing with a
Philo
little
holds on to
seashell.
Philo. She's like, holds on to Philo and grabs Cedar's hand. Come on. Time to go.
Yeah. Also, I think I just met Lolth, and I don't like her either. She says that like right as they're going out the door.
Glad she didn't take you. And she steps through.
As you guys step through this door together, you feel a small tug and then the tension release as something you don't see. The spider webs break away from your skin and fall softly to the ground as the door closes behind you. And you open your eyes again, and you're on an airship, floating above a house of a friend in a city, and you feel refreshed. And I think that's what we're on the session.
Okay, sweet.
Love it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm assuming I'm back up to full hit points.
And we're all still
You
alive.
We're all alive.
Philo back!
You have Philo. You are not tied to him in any way, shape, or form now. So
Okay, sweet.
any restriction, any tie down, any issues, any temporary loss of hit points, any hag deals.
We're still alive, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are all still alive, but your soul specifically has been completely reborn, from what you can tell.
we're live, not
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
We should
We're
be
still
live.
on
Yes,
the
we are live.
All right.
And so
Okay.
the
Okay.
the biggest thing though is you do feel free from loath. And
I feel free from low.
the grandfather's deal that was made is completely
What?
lifted off of your soul, and it does not feel like your burden anymore.
All right, in which case her sleeve tattoo will be gone.
Are you sure? Yeah, that's fine then.
I'm afraid to celebrate though.
Yeah.
How does Cedar feel? Before I can't go a whole week without knowing this. How's Cedar feeling?
What's interesting is with that deal, you also no longer feel your pull to the Fae.
Oh,
Either
me.
of us?
No, Kittis.
Oh shit. Oh.
Every deal.
Okay.
So all deals. Cedar, you feel normal,
Okay.
and that's where I'll stop going live.